Hey guys, welcome to the top 8 day 2 for the Malaysian National Championship here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I'm here with my good friend Elliot, who is not a Malaysian.
I am not, canonically.
Hey, but we out here.
We out here. I mean, I couldn't qualify for Malaysian Nationals because
Yo,
I'm not Malaysian.
That's mostly why.
And I'm Singaporean.
Yes.
So I decided to come out since
Yeah.
I know all of you guys and
Yeah.
I love all of you guys here in
Elliot's
KL.
practically Malaysian. He comes over so often and you play with the guys here so often.
I love
as well.
playing with you all here. You all are a
Amazing.
really fun bunch.
We try our best.
Try and do.
Oh man.
That's what you guys do all the time. So yesterday we watched 9 rounds of Swiss.
Oh,
Solid
crazy
6
stuff.
rounds of CC and 3 rounds of draft.
Hey, that draft happened.
The draft was a thing.
It was really.
I saw them pick cards. It was
Oh.
amazing.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Malaysians don't draft as much as some
Oh,
of the
yeah.
players around the world.
Yeah. I mean, there's no right way. I think like CC here is such a big part of
Yes.
the community
Yes.
because people really love their pet decks. They love the signature heroes
Yes.
that they're drawn to.
Yeah.
And it's actually very obvious when we look at the top 8 cut for today.
Oh, you're gonna love this one today. Our top 8 is very diverse.
Extremely.
I didn't expect to see more Zen in the top 8. Surprisingly, I think Jeremy is about to pull this up on stream. If you look at our top 8 standings today, we only have 1 Zen.
Yeah, we only have 1 Zen, and I've been very vocal about Zen for the longest time.
Love it.
He's been very, very powerful. It's not like the games are short, but
Yeah.
it's like the spike turns are just amazing.
Yeah.
So Dominic here, is he from KL?
So the reason why I've not personally met Dominic is because Dominic is actually from Sarawak, which is a different state from where we are at.
You know, fun fact, Sarawak, right, joined Malaysia the same time Singapore joined Malaysia back in the day.
Wow.
Just some fun
today
facts,
I
you
learned.
know. Yeah.
Today I learned.
I'm a history guy.
But let's look at some of our pairings today. First place, Colin Tang.
Yeah.
Colin Tang is actually the first seed also from last year in the finals last year. So Colin's piloting Enigma, the only Enigma in top 8. I'm excited.
Yeah, and went 8-1 yesterday, so
Oh.
there wasn't anyone with a perfect score
Yeah.
throughout the Swiss rounds, but
Yeah.
Colin just making it all the way to the top on what I think is my favorite deck of this meta.
Oh,
so far.
we can talk about Enigma for days. We'll
For
talk about
days.
that in depth when the game starts. Into Daryl playing Nu. Surprised to see 2 Nus on this actually.
Yeah, the other new being last year's national champion.
Mr. Cockbin.
Yes, Ng Kok Bin. So 2 Nus here. I think the Nus have had a very decent time
Yeah.
going through the Zens. Like we saw Zen as the highest representation
Definitely, yeah.
on day 1. After that, you mentioned Dominic on Zen.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 KOs here.
Yeah.
One is Si Ka Ho.
Yep.
And the other one is
Good old
Peng
Peng Jun.
Jun. Yeah,
Peng
everyone
Jun.
should know Peng Jun.
Everyone
right?
knows Peng Jun by now. If you don't know, he opens gold foils for fun.
For fun.
For fun. That's the kind of guy Peng Jun is. But he's also a very, very good player. I think yesterday we saw him play a Keith on Victor in one of the last few games. That was a fun game
What
to
a
watch.
banger. What a banger of a game.
Very, very good to see the heavy hitters hero still represented in the Miss Vale meta.
Yep. And speaking of it, our second seed, Keith Yong.
Keith
on
Yong.
Victor. Brave man.
Hey, can I just talk about... I so many things to talk about Keith. I hope we do feature one of his games. Keith was one of the believers of Victor when heavy hitters dropped. And during ProQuest season, Keith and I were talking about which hammers we should bring in for which matchups. And that was... Keith is... he's Victor. He's actually Victor.
Ooh,
We also have a
excellent.
Prism in top 8. We'll hopefully see some of the Prism play later. But right now, we are jumping in for our first feature match of the day. This is the top 8 card featuring first seed Colin and 8th place Daryl on Enigma and Nu respectively. Elliot, what does this game... We all know what this is potentially going to look like.
It could look really, really lopsided if
Yeah.
Daryl isn't prepared, right?
Yeah.
So this matchup, a lot of it is going to rely on Daryl finding those windows of opportunity to break that ward barrier, right?
Oh
that
my
entire
goodness.
shield of walls
Yeah.
that will prevent any sort of like deck damage to be done. Now, Enigma is the kind of deck where you don't mind playing that long a game because you are pretty much anti-fatigue in a lot of ways. You are making certain raids that you can stick on board to have an exponential amount of value over time. Yesterday we saw Daryl though, like he piloted against an Azalea. Yes. Yesterday, and we watched that game go like super dire. He went with 2 health, and suddenly you realize, hey, your deck's gone.
Your
my
deck's
friend.
gone.
Some of the cool cards we've seen in Daryl's list actually was Eradicate.
Eradicate.
Yeah. Now, a card that you don't see very often in these new lists.
Yep.
But when it goes through, it tears through that deck.
Essentially, even if you're not pumping it just for 4 in unblocked, that's a whole turn.
Yeah.
That's a whole turn.
That's one whole hand that you're losing across the game,
Crazy.
right? But yeah, Colin, very excited to see him whip out this Enigma. His build, I think, is going to be rather aggressive into this matchup. You're going to use the wards very proactively in the sense,
definitely.
right? You never want those daggers to hit. And even then, when Daryl is using like these pumps, Colin doesn't have to worry, man. Like, Enigma's deck is usually full of D-reacts,
Exactly.
full of instant speed, flash wards. So this is going to be, I think, an uphill battle for Daryl. But, you know, we've seen crazier things happen.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
After watching Flesh and Blood gameplay for the past number of years, it's always surprising when you see like a bad matchup.
Don't count them out. Yeah,
Exactly.
don't count them out. I'm so excited for this game. I think both heroes from Miss Vale here right now, Nu and Enigma, very, very interesting mechanics. I do like how the legendary pieces with the chi interaction has made both heroes very, very different compared to everything that we've seen before. That being said, though, do you like? I mean, between these two heroes, I know you're obviously a more Enigma fan.
What gave it away?
Right? You're definitely more of an Illusions player. But what is your favorite card from Nu's deck or Arsenal?
Right. I think Nu's kit is very interesting. For me, some of the better cards, and I'm saying this more as an assassin type thing, but what has enabled Nu for me is always Codex. Codex of Frailty is a card to look out for in this matchup. A lot of times, even cards like Codex of Inertia, which has seen a little bit more play against these setup decks. I'm not sure if Daryl's packing at the moment, but we'll see how it goes along. Cards that I also think are worth looking out for is Looking for Scrap.
Looking for Scrap.
Looking for Scrap is one of those cards where it's kind of like overcosted in the sense. It's undercosted in the sense where a 1-5 go again with a very simple, cost requirement. That's the thing that he's going to need. A lot of these go again cards to break the shield wall that Colin's presenting.
Speaking of Colin, very interesting pick of a weapon here. We heard rumors yesterday on day 1 about what he's running, and it's crazy. Colin is playing an Iris build for Enigma, and this is like I'm super interested to see how this one plays out, because the Cosmo build is something that we're all kind of familiar with. What does the Iris build look like for Enigma?
I wish I had an answer. But it's going to be interesting. It means that we're going to see a more aggressive sort of lines of play here. He can't just be reliant on wards or auras in the sense. It's hence why cards like E-Strike are present in the deck.
Straight off, kicking the turn 1 off with the E-Strike. Probably with a 5 go again.
Yep, very likely a 5 go again, so that he can probably play a Spectra after this if he wants to. I know the Iris decks try to lean heavier into the Spectra builds because it takes a lot of effort from your opponents to clear. And one of the cool things about this deck is that because you're running Meridian Pathway, well, there are those crazy turns where you're blocking Traverse, getting a Chi, using the Chi to activate the boots, and then it's like, hey, here's 4 auras on the board. 4 Spectras. How you got past that? I've done that before, and it's fun. It's very fun. So with that, just a very simple, not even going to anything. I think that was just a 5 go again and Arsenal pass. Wow.
What a fake out.
For the fake out, yeah.
What a fake out. Look at this guy.
All right, we're going back to Daryl's turn. Interestingly, the weapons of choice here are going to be Nerve Scalpel and the Mistblade.
Feels about right.
Yeah. I think the Nerve Scalpel here is useful because you want to make sure that Colin is blocking up front. Right? You don't want to be like, this Sink Below is only blocking for 3 later on. Because cards like Venomous Bite now go over that.
Just and by he's definitely being very proactive with the Nerve Scalpel, seeing that he's running Flick Knives as well. I think some of the considerations for Nu into the Illusionist matchup is always Vampraise of Determination, spaying that one just to make sure that it's getting rid of one more ward. But right off the bat, you're seeing a Nerve Scalpel take out the Wave of Reality, making a new baby, and its name is Spectral Shield.
And that's gonna swing for 4 go again.
Congratulations.
If it goes back to
now you have
turn.
amnesia. Does Amnesia matter very much to Enigma?
Not really. I think only certain key cards, which I don't think are being run in Colin's deck, but things such as Astral Etchings, right? Which says you need a Spectral Shield in order to cast this as an instant.
What about the Sacred Art? Create 2 Spectral Shields.
You'll still be able to create the 2 Spectral Shields.
Do you give them counters as well?
You still give them counters
debatable,
as well.
Debatable. I love it.
I love it
look
too.
at that.
Ooh.
He is straight up committing a CNC M for M.
M for M. And then using that Fate for Scene. Exactly. So now blocking for 7, there isn't a lot that I think Daryl can do at the moment, especially since he's overpitched already for the entire thing, unless he wants to end with our Arsenal. But this is a great start for Colin. The fact that he has a he has an aura at the start of the turn.
He is ready to make that Iris.
Yeah, it's going to pay dividends right now. And his hand, wow. Some of the interesting cards I can see from his hand right now are, this is the Apparition, Vengeful Apparition. I think it's in blue as well. A nice blue block 3 that he can also put on the field for Ward 1.
Correct.
Flash in at instant speed. Any of these 0-cost spectrals.
This card is a very, very interesting card.
Wow.
Oh, straight up.
Look at that. Okay, so he's gonna start putting back cards and transcending. The early transcends can be pretty important.
Yeah.
And I think now that I'm looking at some of the cards in Colin's deck, I'm starting to see that he's actually using not just the Chi is actually very helpful with the Iris because it's 2-cut 5 go again, which is not on rate, but it's a constant cycle that you can do, right? Every time you're using Enigma's ability with the Chi, you're able to swing for 5 go again rather than 4 go again.
Just hold my hand and bring me.
Let's see if Colin can show you the promised land, my friend. Yeah.
So Colin is very content, just setting up in back on his turn, playing that Vengeful and pitching Chi to activate Enigma's hero ability. Daryl coming in with the Nerve Scalpel again. He wants to make sure that Colin is very obvious with what he's blocking as well. Nerve Scalpels. It's always fun to see an assassin swing the daggers out at you and you have Spectral Shields on board.
Yeah.
Because you're like, do I let you take it?
The biggest problem about this matchup for Nu, most of the time, is that the daggers are just there to clear wards. Like, you're never getting the on-hit and getting the upside.
Unfortunately,
it's very painful because you're always having to keep cards. You keep blue cards in your hand just for that one poke every single time. And the Enigma player, I mean, as long as they're generating Spectral Shields, if you drop like Fat Cat, for example, like it's just a difficult time to push through.
One of my favorite cards from Missville, Fat Cat.
Yes, this is an interesting card. Looks like Daryl's playing Rowdy Locals here.
Whoa.
This is a new card from MST itself. It's a 0 for 2, but if it's blocked, it becomes by an action card. It becomes a 0 for 4. And even more so if it hits,
both
Daryl can discard a card, and then, you know, Colin will have to drop a card.
Oh, this one. Interesting pick into the deck.
It's a spicy little card that
Spicy.
forces either a block or no block, right?
Truly the rowdiest.
Yeah. It's about forcing the opponent to either commit a card and still leak a point of damage, or to say no block, and then you're reducing the board space by, well, in this case, exactly 2.
Yeah, exactly 2.
And blue block 3s, man. You can't go wrong with blue block 3s.
You really can't. I think this set has been amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Come on. I did expect some sort of pump on this one because the on-hit is too good to miss out, man. So it's coming in for 5 right now. Can Colin make magic happen?
Yes, this is...
Easily.
He uses the sync below. Very important in this
happens.
Yep.
Definitely important. So that Razor Reflex doing its work. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to hit unless there's another attack rank coming in.
No, I think Daryl's going to let this go. And this is what happens a lot of the times. It's the fact that on the defensive or the reactive steps, Colin's Enigma deck is going to have so much more. You can see that he's running, I think, Waning Vengeance in his list as well.
Oh,
He's got a brief pick at his hand. And Waning Vengeance, Manifestations of Miragai, these are all great cards in order to, you know, say like, hey, don't worry, I'm not even blocking from hand. I can utilize a lot of cheap resources here to... kind of just buffer my life, and if you don't break them, they become offensive tools.
Yep. This is shaping up to be a very interesting game.
Yeah.
Daryl obviously needs to plan for what to do when second cycle comes about. because this is going into a long one for him.
Yeah, this is a 5 go again because of that +1 counter from the one spectral shield that Colin left behind here.
This is what dreams are made of.
So something that I think Daryl must consider in this spot is he needs to line up maybe an A react or two to combo with something pretty like a small piece here. Say for example, on next turn he'll be at Tunic 3. He has a Leave No Witnesses in hand. Chances are he might want to. You can still use the Venomous Bite or Hiss, even though you don't get the Slither token, you don't get the Fang Strike. That's what you need to do sometimes.
You just gotta push through, man.
Yeah, just to get back in the game.
Yeah.
A sink below here. Is Daryl gonna fix his hand at this point in time? Deciding not to and just taking that first point of damage of the game.
Wow, look at these guys.
And there we go. That Waning Vengeance in red being able to hit for 4 go again. You'll see that only 2 blues are pitched and yet all it's used. It's because the Spectral Shield costs 1 less.
That's right.
From Enigma's
amazing
static ability.
Now you can really see how value is presented on board with Iris and that discount from Enigma.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh man, I love discounts, man. Absolutely delicious. I'm hoping to see some really spicy tech from both players. I think Razor Reflex and Eradicate on Daryl's side is already quite interesting to see. Especially to the Enigma matchup, you like you said, you gotta bring in the pumps. You gotta clear, or you gotta try to clear at least. Even if the Razor Reflex doesn't go through for a go again, you do just want to get through a bit of the defenses because it's thick. I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of defense, man.
Yeah, and I mean, Daryl is gonna try to do that. He kept his entire hand, only using that sink below from Arsenal earlier on. So keeping that full grip, trying his best to let this one. When you're sitting across the new player and you see a full grip and they just start with an attack, you know that
something's coming.
Yeah, you can't just rely on a one single D react to kind of like call it a day. In this case, Colin starting with the Battlefront Bastion.
This has been an interesting card for Enigma players. Do you run this card as well in your decks?
Personally, I don't, but I can imagine why it's really good in Colin's list.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you have no ways of generating an aura on your side of the board and running Iris, well, you need to just send 7. You need to still put some pressure.
You just gotta put something out.
Yeah, you just need to push for 7 sometimes. Also really helpful in the Enigma Mirror as well.
Yep.
So here we go. Yeah, using that Hiss right now, pumping it up to, I believe this is a red, so it should be to 7.
7, yeah.
And then making that Slither token as well.
That's correct.
Pitching Rising Sun, Setting Moon. So not transcending just yet. I believe that if Daryl transcends a little bit more in this game, I mean, blues becomes so much more premium for Colin as the game goes by, because he is relying on a weapon that needs blues to function.
Yeah.
So banishing key blues, banishing key instants like Mirror Guy might be helpful even just to pad his own health up.
Yeah.
So here is
Colin thinking about his blocks right now, with basically 3 being prevented.
This is the entire thing at the moment. If you look at Colin's board state, the Battlefront Bastion is blocking for 2, has 1 prevention. There is 3 ward coming in from Waning Vengeance and 1 from the Spectral Shield. So technically, everything is still covered by Leave No Witnesses, right? Like that, there's no on hit at the moment. The question is, how committed is Colin to protecting these 2 auras on his board at the moment?
Yeah. Tough stuff, man. Tough stuff.
It's a spot where he has to think to himself, is this all that Daryl is putting out? Because the Hiss and still keeping a 2-card hand, or still keeping a 1-card hand in this case, if there's one more attack that comes online, that no good.
Oh, and there's a Slither for that go again.
Yeah.
Interesting. So Daryl's gonna throw down 1 more attack right after this, I can assume. If it's not, and this could be the biggest fake out. This could be like, what is it? And then Arsenal pass. Hey, I think so. I'm a fan for that kind of stuff as well. So Colin's got a Okay.
Okay,
taking
so
that back. Yeah.
no, I think I understand what's happened here. Basically, Daryl passed priority to Colin,
Yeah.
and Colin passed it back.
Okay.
Daryl wanted to play the Slither, but
Yeah.
actually there's no window for that. Once both players have passed
Ooh.
priority, he can't do that anymore.
Okay.
So that's going to be an Arsenal pass here. A kind of bit of a weird window thing that he didn't really catch on the first time, but that's okay.
It's alright.
Probably Arseling that Slither might be useful the next turn.
Yep.
And this manifestation of Mirror Guy here, it's going to be like a 6 go again with the Iris.
Yeah. Look at that. This beautiful value. And I think I feel like when you play Iris in your deck, Mirror Guy, you don't feel the pressure to pitch a Chi for Mirror Guy anymore. Right? I mean, if you can, wonderful. But because of Iris, you're already attacking for a sweet 6.
Yeah, in this case,
beautiful.
a base Mirror Guy is quite chill, right? It's not at the end of the world. Most of the time, you're actually already pitching 2 cards to swing the Mirror Guy for the first time.
Yeah.
Usually it's like a Chi, and then it still costs 1 if you're using Cosmo. In this case, yes, you're using more resources for less damage, but it's more consistent. Like every single thing you're churning out is coming for 4.
Yep.
Now the question is Daryl going to take this damage?
Looks like
he is down 11 health at the moment. Really an uphill struggle. He's got to use that Slither in his arsenal as much as possible in this turn, just to pressure out the manifestations.
Especially when there's only like just one thing on the board. That's the window you want to kind of push for.
Exactly. He had to go through 4 ward just now. Now he only has to get through 2 ward and the rest of the cards from Colin's hand.
Now, typically the assassin matchup into illusionist have never been very easy, I'd say. I think just because of the sheer board presence that the illusionist can always create and make. But that hasn't been something that's deterred Daryl to make his way into the top 8 as well. It's been pretty interesting to watch the news find a place either being super anti-Zen or sort of like balance across the board, trying to take down the illusionist as well.
Yep, that's right. So here we go, double Transcendent. This is great, right? It's gonna pressure, like the double Transcendents do 2 things. One is that you're finally getting some Chi cycle into your deck. Secondarily speaking, he'll be able to use both Nu's innate ability as well as the Mask of Recurring Nightmares in order to pressure something from Colin's hand.
Yeah. Now here you definitely want to pitch that out. Just to banish, even if it's nothing.
Even if it's just a random blue.
Yeah.
But looks like he didn't see a blue and therefore cannot banish it.
Okay.
So
he's probably gonna swing something.
He actually had no ability earlier on to transcend a 3rd time. He had 3 Chi cards in his hand.
That Sacred Art was just waiting to go as well.
Hence not being able to block the 6 earlier on. Yep. So here's that CNC. And this is also a tough spot for Colin because not only can he not use the defense reactions now, but he knows that that Mask of Recurring Nightmares is going to trigger. So whatever cards he uses to block, he'll have to banish something from hand as well.
Yeah. Very nice. Daryl getting the first banish in our game.
And that's a Rage Spectre. That's actually a big one for Daryl. He can use the Slither here just to play it out. Like
I would.
If he wanted 1 ward, he could do that, right?
I would, definitely.
But I think he's going to be prudent about this. Keep that Slither token in Arsenal for now. Find one of those turns where he can do 2 relevant attacks.
Yeah.
Maybe a single contract into a stealth attack. That's always pretty good. And Colin just opting to play that haze bending.
Perfect turn for Colin. He blocked out everything and managed to set up board as well.
That's
the kind of stuff I like.
That's insane. Yeah.
I love that.
You know, when you're sitting across an illusionist doing that, it's never a fun time.
Yeah, you think that, they didn't do damage to me. I'm like, no, it's compounded, bro.
Yeah, Spectra's value and haze bending's value just gets better and better every single time.
It's delicious. Absolutely delicious card. Now, Rage Spectre and Banish for the Cosmo build does feel more painful because that's essentially a 6 for Colin. But over here, he's all right. He's like, you know what? Take it. Because even on if you play it, it's only one on your turn.
Absolutely.
On my turn, sorry.
Absolutely. So now we're going to be able to see the thing. I guess one of the cool things about this board state right now is that what Daryl can do, especially when he keeps these hands, he has no option to block anyway, right? When you give him a full hand, it means that Colin has to respect the daggers a little bit to protect that mirror guy.
Yep.
Right.
Colin does. As seen right here, because Daryl wants to play both daggers out.
Exactly. This haze bending that's probably going to stay on board this turn.
Yep.
It's going to swing for 4.
100%. 100%.
It's insane that, like, in this current meta, it's been a while since I've seen the Spectral Auras swing for damage.
Yep. Yep.
But it's going to happen now. Yeah.
And I think this is the correct play for Colin as well, because, you know, he's committing a card to the no scalpel. Daryl still has 2 cards in his hand, and potentially that could be quite a bit of damage for Colin if he's not prepared for it. But usually with Assassins, two cards could be, what, 7 maybe?
Yeah, I mean, that's the upper echelons, I think, of this.
Not forgetting both also have Arsenal cards as well.
Yep, that's true. So it depends on what attack that Daryl wants to launch. In this case, a prognosis here.
Very
interesting.
Yeah.
He needs, I mean, for sure, Colin knows that Daryl's going to need a big enough pump in order to get there. And without, you know, the, what's that? Arousing Wave or the Vamp Brace.
Yeah.
It's not going to be easy to push through this mirror guy at the moment.
This is going to be interesting because I believe it was a Sink Below in his hand. So this could be a big fake out.
True.
Because a Slither is still in his arsenal, right?
Big true. So it's very likely over here that Colin, or rather Daryl in this case, might just play the Slither and pass.
Yep.
Right? Just the arsenal.
Arsenal that Sink Below. Not the greatest damage turn here, but hey, if it gets you, you know what? I'm not even sure what we're getting here.
No, there's a lot of plays, and this Flick Knives coming more and more relevant in the game. If Daryl, if Colin believes, hey, you know what? I'll just let the mirror guy drop off, swing with the haze bending. I'll get a spectral shield behind anyway.
Yeah.
Because of haze bending.
Yeah. And it's still go again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if this haze bending, interesting spot actually. If we flick knives here, we'll kill the mirror guy. We'll get a spectral shield.
Yep.
The prognosis will still not hit.
It won't. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's a big fake out here. And getting 1 card into the banish zone, I mean, from this prognosis, when the chain link resolves, will banish away the ripple away.
Yep. Sometimes like stuff like Fang Strike and Slither in Arsenal is great, but sometimes it's just, oh man, I wish it wasn't here so I could Arsenal something else.
Yeah, it's really blocking him at the moment, and having to keep a Sink Below in hand.
Not the greatest.
It's not very useful at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh
okay.
My yeah.
Colin is absolutely happy blocking stuff out, making his board. Now it's a sandwich. Now we have 2 pieces of bread and some sort of meat in between. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is starting to get that compound interest that we were talking about.
Absolutely rolling, delicious. Right? Shimmers of Silver, one of my absolute favorite cards from Everfest.
He's got a playmat to match too.
Oh, this guy.
Naughty man.
Shimmers of Silver on an Iris build is that. Oh my goodness, that's delicious.
It was peak copium, but Colin is first seed, right?
He knows what he's doing.
So yeah,
this guy.
Copium or Hopium, you decide. Daryl, once again, you know, I mean, every single turn that Colin just blocks, play Spectral Pass, the window for Daryl to crawl back into the game gets tighter and tighter.
Exactly. And I think it's difficult because Assassins, compared to other classes, you know, when you throw out a big attack, you ideally want to end it with a weapon to clear out something.
Exactly.
You can't do that with the Assassins, especially because, you know, not a lot of the attacks have go again. And even if the attacks have go again, you want to be sending it to face.
You want to absolutely. This Coalescing Mirage. Oh my goodness. Sorry, it's the I keep calling it Coalescing Mirage. Yeah. It's called the
the Fat Cat.
I call it Fat Cat. Like, that's the problem.
Restless Thank you, Jeremy.
Hey, thanks,
Your
Jeremy.
lifesaver.
Yeah, I just call it Fat Cat, and it's such a
the
big deal.
Fat Cat is doing so much work here.
Yes, the fact that it made a spectral shield in order to protect more stuff. You have Shivers of Silver on board. It's very unlikely that you're gonna get a lot of these things back.
This cat's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be really, really fine.
Oh, amazing day here at the Malaysia Nationals.
Proudly brought to you by Invictus Forge.
Oh, Invictus Forge. It's my home base for where I actually learned Flesh and Blood.
Oh, wow.
This place has been an absolute blessing, dude.
I love this place. It's all the way here in Tropicana Gardens Mall.
Oh, come on. Come on down.
Nice spot, nice spot.
Come on down. Even if you're not in Malaysia, come on
They
down.
didn't ask us to do a shout out.
They didn't ask us to do a shout out, but
I just felt like in my heart I should
they're
have done
just
that.
giving us a good time today. We're looking at Daryl look at Colin, look at his attacks on board.
And thinking, what do I do?
Hey, but hey, he's up to 31 health.
You know, life's okay. Life's okay.
How did he get back to 31?
Prognosis banished an action card, so he gained one.
Yeah.
And then the previous turn he had homaged.
That's right, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was, hey, he got it. Blue. Good job.
Yep. Prognosis
Nine
looks for being blocked by an action card.
Okay.
So blocking the ripple away also counts.
Yep. But I think something you mentioned earlier, very true. I think the window for Daryl to not just present relevant damage.
Yeah, the noose is tightening in this case.
It is getting quite scary with the number of auras that Colin has on board.
Is Daryl gonna start flicking? And then I started flicking.
Oh, Daryl in a very precarious position right now. Does he flick that nerve scalpel? But even if he does, I'm gonna be honest with you, there's a lot of water net.
Yeah.
Right?
The biggest issue here is that it's very likely that only the spectral shield is destroyed.
Yep.
On the next turn, we're gonna see the Restless Coalescence swing for 5.
And it's gonna have another
and it's gonna
kitten.
make a baby on the
Oh,
side.
dude.
And this entire grip that Colin is holding is
He can
that's
afford.
worth 9 damage.
Exactly.
That's worth 9 damage at the moment. And here we go.
What's the base attack for the auras when Iris swings it? 4?
It's 4.
4? Yeah.
It's 4 go again. This time last year, when we were playing Nationals 2023, that was Monarch Draft.
Yep.
So, you know, Iris, deep within my blood, understanding like this is almost nostalgic in a way.
Dude.
So 5 go again. He'll be able to make a shield on his turn. And that Spectral Shield will also be able to swing for 4 in this case.
Yeah.
Still leaking damage on Daryl's side. That Sink Below coming from hand, not from the arsenal where it's full information right now. Colin should know that there is a slither
Definitely.
stuck in
Yeah, it
Daryl's
is.
arsenal and being forced to block in a very tight spot.
This is where things start to heat up a little bit more because Colin now has basically 3 weapons on board. And he's like, hey, you know what? If you are not going to attack, I will.
And it's not just 3 weapons, right? Like it's 2 Spectra weapons.
Yeah.
The fact that they're Spectra usually means it's a very high tempo sort of turn that, or rather Daryl has to lose a lot of tempo in this game in order to get rid of those weapons. So in terms of who's in the driver's seat,
Oh,
and ending it with a 7.
now
Oh,
this is peak. Now the sandwich has a cherry on top, and that's the Miraging Metamorph.
yeah, this red 1 for 7. The issues that Daryl here, pop or no pop, it's still a huge
painful.
pain to deal with, right? So it looks like
he
just
has
taking
opted
7.
to take 7. Now, if let's say Daryl popped it and you were Colin, what would you make a copy of?
I'm making haze bending.
Okay,
I love haze bending. Just
Okay.
a bit too good.
I would. I mean, that's just me being greedy. I think I would make shimmers.
Yeah, I know. I think the greedy plays to make shimmers.
Yeah.
But
The
haze-
greediest place to make another fat cat.
I think like
Levels.
haze bending is just so good in this case because every time a ward gets popped, you get 2 wards
Yeah,
back.
fair,
Or
fair.
anytime an aura gets popped, you get 2 wards. So yeah, it feels really, really good. In this case, imagine if this was another haze bending and the fat cat got popped here.
That's 2 spectrals,
From ward
right?
2, you turn to ward 2.
Oh,
or
delicious.
ward 1/1. All right, so hold the line. One of the best cards
Yes.
from the Enigma list at the moment because now Daryl has to worry that Colin can just make or he can transcend this turn,
Yeah.
making another little baby behind from Enigma's ability.
It's quite ironic that the hold the line is a defense reaction blocking a nerve scalpel.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like it.
Now you see Daryl at 23 health into Colin, who is the first seed to our top 8 games. It's definitely an uphill climb for Nu into Enigma. especially with the board state as such. But I think Colin's Iris plan has been very interesting.
I think catches a lot of people off guard as well. Most people would be expecting like, hey, this Cosmo gameplay, I'm going to tempo them down. I'm going to make sure they can't build a board.
Yeah.
And Colin's just like, but my board's going to be very sticky.
Yep.
I'm going to take some off turns, but I'm going to make a very, very sticky turn.
Colin taking the opportunity to play one of my favorite cards from Miss Vale because of the beautiful art. Rising Sun? Setting Moon. Right after Daryl clears that Shimmers of Silver, because he knows that that fat cat is getting cat food all day if Shimmers is on board.
You gotta cut off the catnip, man.
You gotta cut off the catnip.
This fat cat is getting high on that Shimmers of Silver.
Every turn could potentially be the birth of another kitten.
Exactly. And we don't want
You don't want that,
too many.
right?
SPCA might be alerted, so we gotta be very careful about these things.
So I think it's a good call from Daryl. Even if, especially considering his turn not being a big one, just clear out the really bad ones. But again, that sets him slightly back because Colin can now both attack and build board.
Yeah, and like I was saying, that's such a big tempo loss, right?
Yeah.
All he did was swing Dagger, swing the Nerf Scalpel, and then poke Shimmers, giving Colin 1 health from that.
And
from
Colin
the
was
bending.
happy to transcend there.
Oh, 100%. Now that he put another Chi in his deck, noticeably he's not using that Chi to pitch for Enigma's ability.
Yeah.
He's just saying like, we're using my entire hand to swing 5, 4, 4.
Yeah.
If it's 3 blues in his hand, it's just 5, 4, 4. Straight up.
Daryl throwing the undertow stiletto?
That's what, undertow stilettos. If this is true, then Colin's just going for 3 card
It does
13.
Look like it. Yep.
Okay, 3 card 13.
You could still make a baby if you wanted to. That's the craziest part.
I do want to make more
Crazy.
babies.
That's look at that. I think it's pretty interesting that Nu runs the common equipment from the set. I thought it would just be all L's.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I think like the MST equipment have been extremely underrated in a lot of senses. For Enigma, she does uphold tradition in a lot of her lists. The Undertow Stilettos also an easy way to get the double reactions going on one equipment piece. So definitely designed with these heroes in mind, and certainly I think just brilliant. What's that, like design thinking around how to make these heroes relevant with easy entry equipment for new players to kind of pick up the game.
I love that.
Yeah, and not just to be dependent on like your big like black tech whisperers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Or flick knives.
Or flickies, yeah.
It's great, man.
So what will Daryl do?
What a year.
What a year of Flesh and Blood we've had so far, honestly.
Daryl having the tough.
Yeah, that
time.
Slither's been inside for like 4 turns now.
Rough stuff.
So not being able to use it is a bit of a challenge, actually.
Yeah, you don't want to have that. You don't want to clog up your arsenal for a long time.
Yeah, and I think this is the part where Daryl's finally giving it in. He's like, okay, look,
I gotta cash it out.
I've got to cash it out now.
Yeah.
It's holding too much space. In a way, he's IPing himself.
Exactly.
He's not able to put like those sync belows inside.
Yeah. That's the sort of space you want to have for a second attack react to push over, and I think maybe that is what's costed him a bit of a pace in the game as well. Giving the CNC go again, finally that Slither is out of arsenal. Colin happy to just block with 2 attack actions out there.
Yeah, and at this point in time, I think we see a Codex in his hand. It could be an opportune time. Pitch the other card to swing the daggers.
Yeah.
Just to bait 1 more card, and then when you Codex, it's free real estate from here on out.
Exactly, but I think that Codex right now does come in very handy because if Colin does have 3 auras on board, that Codex helps save him 3 life. But right now, he's opting to go with a surgical.
Yeah, this surgical play, very interesting. It should be known that Daryl is already forcing the block from Colin, so also not the worst steal. It might take 1 card from Colin's hand. In fact, it only takes 1 card from Colin's hand.
Interesting here. So if Daryl pushes this, Colin will have to banish that blue one if it's a blue. But it looks like Colin's just hanging out.
Yeah, yep. Oh, well, the Surgical Extraction itself is a contract card, so it doesn't banish anything defending itself. Yeah.
If it hits, then
But if it hits,
yeah.
and then you can take one off the top and one from the hand.
Oh, Colin going for that double haze play. Just like what you would have done.
This is devastating
It's pretty rough.
for Daryl at the moment, because now that Fat Cat is representing more health, and it still has a counter on it.
Ooh.
So one card alone, as long as Daryl can't deal with this current board state or gets rid of, even if he gets rid of one haze bending right now, we're popping out 2 more Spectral Shields. So you give Colin a hand of blues, that's lethal range. Straight up.
This is rough, yeah.
Yeah, straight up lethal range.
And I think sometimes the assassins fall prey to themselves as well. If they pull a whole hand of attack reacts, ooh, that could spell disaster as well.
Yep, ouchies for sure.
Daryl coming in with a nerve scalpel to kick off the turn. Down at 11 life, looking into Colin's Enigma, still at 40, with 2 haze bendings and a Fat Cat with a counter on.
Yes, this Restless Coalescence really has so much mileage in this game. It almost makes it redundant for Nu to swing in the daggers, but it's almost like a necessary evil.
You have to,
You have to do it because it's not
at least still one ward.
You're trying to pick apart the wards in this case.
It's rough, man.
But without cards like Pick to Pieces, I think it's such a difficult battle for Daryl to pull off here. So,
Colin looking at the Mistblade coming in, content to birth out another Spectral Kitten.
yeah, and once again, we're looking at the Restless Coalescence just doing short work of these daggers.
Now we're looking at an already dead, presenting 6 damage, 2 cards.
Oh wow, I think
So-
this is one of those positions where Colin can either go for a perfect game
Yep.
or he can go for a win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because a no block here would also represent lethal in
Exactly.
some states.
Exactly. Because, ooh, interesting.
Wow.
Colin's dropping down that unmovable, covering it up for 7.
Okay.
Still with the cat on board as well. Daryl not doing a pump on that one. So Colin's happy. He's got 3 wards still. If that cat popped, like you said, and it was a full hand of blues, mate.
Well, in this case, it looks like it's not a full hand of blues.
Yeah.
He has another Restless Coalescence in his hand.
That was why
Colin
he was
can
alright.
protect his arsenal now. So one of the things I think is worth thinking about is when you're up against Assassin or Ranger, sometimes it's okay. It's important you place a easy to protect and easy to play out arsenal card.
Yep.
To be flexible, right? And Restless Coalescence is one of those cards. If a Codex comes in, you want to make sure that you don't have something in your arsenal to
Yeah.
you drop a card. If a CNC comes in, you can just play it straight. You don't have to, it doesn't spend a card to play
Whoa.
it, so on and so forth. So Restless is one of those perfect cards.
Yeah. At any time. You can play anytime as well. And he gets around Warmongers. I think we were talking about that over dinner yesterday.
Absolutely.
One of the best things in the Enigma deck is the number of instants you have
Oh yeah.
to deal with Warmongers if you call out War.
You can shout war and still play things,
Yeah.
right?
It's crazy. I love the Enigma deck. I think it's so interesting.
It's very fun. And once again, Daryl having no choice but to swing these little knives at these huge illusions that are blocking his path.
And his hand doesn't look very promising as well. It looks like it's a siren.
Well, the Siren's Call here could be huge because it
Hopefully,
forces
It'll
it
definitely
forces a block.
give him a card as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Now the question is Colin gonna spend the blues? Because he has a few options here. Either flash in a bunch of Spectras that he has in hand. He is able to transcend instead of a double transcend hand. Yep.
Looks like he's opting for that one. Yeah.
And I think he might be able to just drop his entire hand, give 0 value to that Siren's Call.
So Daryl's not gonna be drawing a card from that one, and Colin's okay to take some damage if he needs to.
Well, Colin's at 41 health, so
Yes.
I think he has a lot of buffer right now.
So Colin's like, you know what? Hey, let's see what you got. Unblocked.
This pass over is also really helpful because it can get rid of something like Lethal Witnesses.
The Codex targets, get him out.
Yeah, this pass over here, very prime. Being able to do a bunch of stuff at the moment. He can activate Meridian Pathway, can activate Enigma, and then just drop both the, well, he can drop both the Pierce Reality
Yeah.
and maybe the Rage Spectre at the same time.
Yep, looks like what you said would happen is happening right now. Meridian Pathways showing off its real potential right here. Let's see how many auras. He drops down. So it's Pierce Reality coming out at instant speed.
Yeah, and now
potentially a Rage Spectre as well.
I think he has to think about playing the Rage Spectre to not give Siren's Call additional value. And the thing is, I don't think Daryl has a lot of opportunity to press through the attack anyway with that Restless Coalescence in Arsenal. Yes, it buys a turn for Colin to not swing with cards, but
look at that.
That's a board that you just can't deal with, right?
Yeah.
Like 3 Spectras.
Does Pierce Reality affect weapon attacks as well, or is it just attack actions?
Just attack actions, yeah. And then there we go.
Looks like he is opting to play that Rage Spectre at instant speed, having no cards in hand, 2 float.
And a ward
1 float.
And a ward 3. And this Rage Spectre is going to give him 2 health with 2 more Spectral Shields.
Yeah, and also using Meridian covered up because of that ward. Oh no, he doesn't even need to.
Oh yeah, no,
that
it
Rage
was just
Spectre
1
eats
damage.
it, right?
Yeah, and that was a turn. Look, you know what I mean?
Look at that. Rage Spectre giving out 2 Spectral Shields because of the double haze banding on board. This is, if you've seen a board, this one, sir, this is a chalk board, man.
This is I feel like this is such a weird state for Daryl to break through without any sort of like maligns or pick to pieces.
Yeah, it's
I
tough.
don't think he can get through this and still deal with the 3 Spectras.
You're right.
No additional ways to generate action points. The double Siren's Call in hand right now is a real blocker
That's
at the moment.
a tough one. I feel like the only way right now, if Daryl's hand had like a blue 1 attack and all 3 push the point, or what's the attack?
Which was that? The Bastion?
No, the assassin.
Looking for scrap?
The assassin attack reaction that pushes 5 if it's a 1 attack.
Oh, just a Neek.
Just a nick, yeah.
Yeah.
If he had all 3 of that, maybe he'd do some damage.
I think just a Nick is like the right card for that situation.
You gotta stack that on.
So gotta show the hand this time, and there is 1 blue, and it's a good blue too, because in this case, looks like Colin won't be able to swing his turn once again. And that unmovable is just stuck right there.
Okay. Not the worst. There's still some options available.
Oh, definitely not the worst. I mean, Colin's board is stacked at the moment. He can lose his Restless Coalescence and still generate more value.
And he's still got Traverse at the ready.
Yes,
if you really wanted a blue, he's got a blue.
He's got a way to get a blue.
Yeah.
God bless Traverse.
God bless Traverse. What a beautiful card. Especially for the Japanese set as well.
Yeah.
Spot on, LSS. Spot on. Shout out Papa James White.
Always bringing the good stuff.
Praise be.
Praise be. When we saw that in Japan, it was actually pretty hype, yeah.
I remember when it was like world premiere cracking packs.
Yeah, Minghan.
Minghan sent an extended art Japanese Traverse into the group chat and he said, I think I won. And I was like, yes.
Yeah, I think you did.
I think you won. I feel like he was the first one to open it.
Yeah, what
Actually,
a champ.
he might have been.
What a champ, bro.
Crazy.
What a champ. This Bastion is still floating 1 prevention for later. It's chilling,
bro.
It's chilling. Because it blocked first, it gets the 1 prevention floating.
In the stack already,
yes. And the Siren's Call does not omit that in this case.
Crazy.
So the Codex coming in. See, this is what I was talking about. Like, if you can protect the arsenal with Restless Coalescence, you don't have to, no fear.
Yeah, and Daryl's in a tough spot because Daryl does have a couple of cards in hand still. So he's got to discard something, unfortunately, to make way for that Codex play.
Yeah.
And for very good reason, because his hand does look like it's not the best hand, especially with another Siren's Call inside. How many calls can you make? You know, that's the question.
Yeah.
How many calls are you going to make? And especially now that he knows Colin's hands has no blue, that's not a call you want to make.
That's not a call you want to make.
hanging up, man.
Yeah.
Change that phone number. Change that phone number right now. Come on.
Ring.
Ring. Who this?
Who this?
I'm not picking up, bro.
Wrong guy.
I'm not here.
I'm not here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's a tough spot for Daryl, and I think he knows it as well. But hey, that's the kind of matchups you have sometimes. Life's life.
So I think, Colin over here having to decide whether he wants to respond basically to the Codex play.
Because that could potentially mean that in Arsenal, he's got an instant speed thing.
I look at our judges, man, just cleaning up the scene.
Hey,
knowing
yo.
that when you play an action card, you
Look at
gotta
these guys.
close the combat train. Professional.
Professionals, hey, we do our best.
Yeah.
We might not be the best at draft, but we're good at cleaning up, guys.
Yeah. Looks like he. Wow.
Whoa.
Colin is opting to take an action card back. This
He's-
is one of the things where like I want the benefit.
Give me
Give me-
that Codex.
Give me that codex.
You know what? Give me that miraging. I'm ready.
I want to drop a card.
And especially because it's a 1 cost. Hey, yo, he's ready.
Oh yeah, and I think Colin's actually this is a really interesting play. So he doesn't mind giving up the board at the moment.
Yeah, he's cool. Take it.
He's gonna use the board to protect his health.
Yep.
And as a result of that, he's gonna use Tunic on his turn, send the Miraging for 6, which is
Dude,
still a big deal.
So this could potentially mean if Surgical comes in unblocked and both Fat Cats pop, that's 4 Spectral Shields.
well, no. It's only 2 Spectral
yeah,
Shield.
correct.
Only once per turn. Yeah.
I was getting too
But
excited right there.
he can get rid of, in this case,
Oh,
he's gonna
wow.
use the Traverse here, protect probably one of the Fat Cats.
Definitely.
Right?
Yep.
Get this chi, make a bigger board, swing a Spectral Shield for 3 go again,
and then
send a
Miraging.
6. So not even needing to use the Tunic counter in this case.
Bro, this is the power of the illusionist with a good brain.
It's like 41
Colin's got a
health.
good brain, man.
Not
Colin's got a good
smooth like mine.
Hey, whoa.
His is wrinkly and pruny.
I'm pretty sure yours is pretty wrinkly as well.
No,
I feel like if
man.
you had to age your brain, it's in the
my
late 80s,
brain
bro.
has never been in the swimming pool, bro. Never touched
Whoa.
water ever.
Okay, you gotta
Yeah.
consider seeing a doctor for that one.
Okay,
That's
I
next
will.
level, dude.
I will.
Delicious, man.
Ooh, and transcending. So
Yep.
just as Colin thought he was
trying
ahead
to
of
get
the
away
game.
with that, right?
Yeah, it's trying to.
Not today, sir.
This Mask of Recurring Nightmare actually putting in some work.
I think it's good. I think it's important. And to be fair, I think it's okay to let that unmovable go as well.
Yeah, in this case, it probably has to. What Colin's trying to do here is just pressure out
Yep.
as much health as possible.
Yeah, because in the next turn, if you are actually presenting significant damage to Daryl, he's gonna drop some cards. And when he drops cards, that means Colin does have more cards to play out this crazy board.
Yeah, and this board is off the chain.
Colin will never have enough resource to swing this entire board.
Unfortunate for him.
Unfortunate.
If you were playing Cosmo,
yeah.
there was a chance.
You know, so let's look
Aye.
at this right here. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, if frailty is in your control as well,
Yeah.
you can also swing that.
No, you can't. You wish you could swing
No.
frailty.
Sorry, guys.
So this
I
is
lied.
going for it should be a 3 go again, I believe.
Yep. So frailty is actually doing a lot of work here.
Yes.
Especially if Colin had a full hand of blues.
Yes.
That would be at least 4 damage.
So this is a 3 go again coming in from Colin, and
don't
then
forget-
he's gonna swing a 6 after.
Don't forget, and because there's that discount on that Spectral Shield, he doesn't even need to use his Tunic counter.
Absolutely.
Get out of here. Colin needs to pack up and go home.
Yeah, because he's scaring me right now.
I'm afraid. Look at that.
I'm afraid. Yeah.
Look, squeeze me.
I will. I
And call
am.
me Steven. This is mad.
Yeah, this is mad. 4 of these Spectral Shields buffering so much health. That Restless Coalescence, warding 2 as well.
I swear, if that frailty popped and Haze Bending allowed it, I make 2 more, man.
Hey, for sure. For sure.
Look at that, coming in with a beautiful 6 attack, that Miraging Metamorph.
Yeah. No, it's an 8 actually because of
Because of
Pierce
Pierce,
Reality. Yeah.
squeeze me, sir.
Yeah.
That is an 8 attack.
Yep. Sending it for 8.
You know what? If it was me right now, I'd pop it.
I think you might have no choice sometimes,
Yeah,
but
you gotta pop it.
Daryl is a better man than you and I, so he opted to go down to 2.
He's decided, you know what? Pop it. I'm not gonna pop it. I'll take it to my face.
If Daryl's popping it, then I guess Colin's locking it because this game is
That's
almost to its conclusion.
Yeah. Even if Daryl presents significant damage here, which he very well could, Colin could be happy to eat everything
No
and
blocks.
swing
Yeah.
2 or 3 auras.
You
and
just
that's
need,
game.
you just need to swing your Spectras, and I think that's all that matters.
It's tough, man, when you gotta swing the Mistblaze at a look at that. What do you even target? Which Spectral Shield? The Talisman or the OG Spectral Shield? It's like,
If I were Colin, and this is just a personal preference,
Yeah.
I'm getting rid of the Talisman. I need things to be uniform.
Get out.
I need
Get
things
out,
to be
bro.
the same thing.
But the
bro.
Talisman is where it's at.
It's
I'm a
beautiful.
big fan. I
Oh,
like the
I know.
Talismans.
I'm going to donate more of my talismans.
Let's do
to
it,
you,
bro.
Okay, you need more of them.
Yeah, especially because you have so many like co-foil Spectral Shields. So.
But hey, don't out me in
what
front
a
of all
flex,
these.
bro.
Don't out me in front of these people, man.
Elliot has been collecting Spectral Shields, both Core Foil and Rainbow Foil,
Yeah, dude.
for like, oh, he's got a stack.
Ooh, this Bonds of Agony.
Daryl coming in with the Bonds of Agony. This one is, he's got to push this at 2 life. He's got to make something happen.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure we're gonna see all the reacts come out right now.
Not much choice left. This is the Hail Mary that is necessary. Using the flick knives as well
Let's
to
go.
push out some damage.
Empty your arsenal out, bro.
I think he's gonna get
Everything.
rid of the fat cat in this case, just so that he can buffer a little bit more.
Alright.
Oh no, but the
Bastion
the
effect's still
Bastion
there.
effect's still there.
That one float. Oh, come on. That's right. Does it soak up? You can choose, right?
I believe you have to use the prevention from the Bastion first,
Yep.
because it's just prevent the next 1 damage you take.
Correct.
I guess you could order layers as well. I'm not sure.
Papa James, let us know.
Yeah, someone who's better than me, please let me know. I'm bad. But no, I think you could layer it actually.
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense.
Because I mean, if you're still choosing whether if you want to block something, I guess that prevention does work.
Yeah, I think so. So in this case, we are losing 2 here
Wow.
and making 2 more behind.
I don't
the
see
Bonds
a
of
difference
Agony,
in the board.
yeah, it isn't able to do much. With that levels of enlightenment in hand, he can go for a draw a card, go again in this case.
Yeah, but what are you looking to get? That's my question.
Yeah, it's probably like +5 go again
Yeah.
or something like that, so that he can use the Codex, not drop a card from this.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like this is probably the 5 go
5
again.
go again, yeah.
Yeah.
Just to try to eat up a bit more of those wards on the table.
Yeah, absolutely.
Colin could be happy. Just give him that 4 wards and drop back to 40. Not too bad. 40 is a okay life total to end the game with, you know.
I can see that. Only issue is that the Codex of Frailty in this case definitely gonna be. Oh, actually,
What's he gonna look for?
I don't know. If you Codex of Frailty right now, Colin's just gonna get another Miraging Metamorph.
I mean, it's gonna be yeah, it's true.
1 for 8 is actually really sick.
Oh, that's painful, man. I don't know what I do with Daryl, like, cause Leave No Witnesses is out of the game already.
Oh, yowzers! This is Ward 4 from the Mirror guy.
Yep.
And he's gonna activate the Meridian Pathways for this as well.
Oh, that is Colin doing some style points right now.
Yeah.
Look at that. That is covering up the levels perfectly at 5. Oh man, that's something else. And Bastion's still there.
And Bastion's still there.
Is Bastion?
Oh my goodness! Rippling away the Codex, Ponder, and Frailty, and
That's
still getting the effect from it.
delicious play by Colin Tang right there.
Oh man!
And bringing out the Merging Metamorph for sure. Tunic is still on 3. He's been saving that.
He's been saying
I
that.
feel if he used that earlier, this would probably be like his 3rd Tunic.
Wow!
Oh, ripple away, doing so much work. I need to get myself a 3rd copy of this card, man.
I have.
I need to get this, dude.
Later,
Crazy.
pass you.
What a card.
But yeah, what a crazy card. So he gets the Miraging Metamorph, no debuff from the Frailty, no Ponder from
look at that.
Daryl. Yeah.
Daryl is unfortunately not looking at any pick to pieces. He's just got feisty, rowdy locals.
Yeah, and with the Leave No Witnesses banished just now by the
I
pass
am
away.
shooketh.
This game has gone. It's all coming up, Colin, right now.
I'm a part of me is weeping right now.
It is quite glorious, honestly. And this
Look at that
Metamorph
coming for 9
9.
because of Pierce Reality still on board. I am spatulous.
It's poppers than nothing.
Oh, squeeze me right now in the left knee, because even if you pop this, what would you make? I'd make another mirror guy.
I think today I might make another Mirror guy.
You make another mirror guy?
Because now I feel greedy.
Yeah.
You know, if this was 41-2, I'd feel pretty greedy at the moment.
Dude, look at that. That is absolutely
So
bonkers.
that's the game.
Daryl knows that that's a difficult one to climb back into, and I think that's where we will end off game 1 of the top 8. Very well played by Colin Tang, ending at 41 life on Enigma. Daryl tried his best with Nu, unfortunately not able to pierce through the countless defenses that Colin mustered up. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, the Spectra was just way too difficult to get through in that entire series, right?
That is, oh my goodness.
We saw the turns that Daryl is really trying to push through with damage.
Yeah.
And Colin was just happy to block. Right?
Yeah.
His deck is just block city,
Yeah.
lays down a Spectra.
I think best case
Block
scenario
Spectra.
for Nu into Enigma is stacking the attack reacts. I think that has to be the gameplay.
I think part of it, yes,
Yeah.
but also how you build your deck matters a lot.
Oh, definitely.
We're in a meta right now that it's a lot more, I would say, tricky because there's some polarizing matchups,
Yeah.
right? The News are here to kind of eat out the Zens, try to wean them out a little bit, but
Yeah.
they have problems into things like KO, Enigma. So tailoring your deck within that 80 card pool is
Yep.
really so difficult.
Madness.
You know, somewhere down the line, I can imagine a world where there are a lot of real good tech pieces that Nu can bring in
Yes.
in order to fight against
Into
Enigma's
Illusionist,
ward.
yeah.
But you know, the Spectra still
But that was
showing its
amazing.
teeth. Still showing its teeth.
I think
1-0.
Colin played it perfectly, definitely top tier. And also watching that Iris go the distance. Oh, I liked it.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of Iris.
That Iris was really interesting. I hope to see more of Colin's
Oh, yes,
innovation.
definitely,
I hope to see him run this entire gauntlet. We still have 2 more rounds left.
right.
We're going to the semifinals and then the finals. Only 3 games for us on stream today. But don't go anywhere. Tons of fun action.
Ooh.
We'll come back with the rest of the bracket
Delicious.
shortly. See you all soon,
See you in a bit, guys. It's a toilet break.
I think.
Unless we're
Un-
not going to
Unless
break.
we're not going to a toilet break.
Then hey,
We'll
we'll just
still
wait
get
for
banter
Jeremy.
with you. We'll still
Yeah.
get banter with you for a while.
Well, I mean, unless Jeremy decides to, but even if he's not,
He was
there
showing.
it's a rematch between Keith and Ping Jun on Victor and KO. This is going to be
Wow.
very interesting.
Keith managed to beat out Kok Bin
Yes.
on Nu in this case, which to me is absolutely wild, right? We've always thought that Nu into Victor was like very Nu favored, but
Wow.
Keith bringing out the gas.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yep, Peng Jun also aggressively beating out that Prism, but for Dominic and Si Kaho, Zen came out on top. Like the race
That's pretty interesting.
to the bottom, Zen
Yep.
came out on top. So Colin's gonna have a lot to
This is
deal
going to
with.
be interesting. I wonder how that Iris deck plays into Dominic. I mean, Colin does have a lot of attack actions that he can throw out, but Zen is a nightmare.
Keeping
into
a board
Enigma.
against Zen is so
Yep,
difficult.
yep.
So difficult.
If you're looking at that trinity of the Miss Veil heroes, Colin beat Nu, so
Mm-hmm.
it's Enigma against Nu, but now Zen's coming for Enigma.
Yeah.
And that's a tough one.
That's a tough one. And on the other side of the bracket as well, with Victor versus KO, Keith Yong versus Peng Jun. Like, we've always seen like Victor as that deck which stops aggressive decks.
Yep.
But it's so hard to fatigue out KO because
Definitely.
of the mic token generation
Ooh.
every single turn.
Yeah, he can block 3 cards and still swing for it.
It's a lot of leaks. There are a lot of leaks in this
lot,
game.
Definitely.
So both sides of the bracket, I think, extremely interesting to watch. We'll be picking one of these games to show in a bit. Let us know in the comments what
Yep.
you guys want to see.
Yep.
We'll think about it.
Yeah, we'll think about it. But it's interesting right here because if you look at the matchups, it's Miss Veil alive and well, and then heavy hitters
That's-
saying,
yeah,
"Hey,
yeah.
we're still here, boys."
Yeah. Both sides of the 2 big blocks this year.
We're gonna see if Keith and Peng Jun come out with the same results, or if Peng Jun musters out something else completely different. Remembering that Keith knows his deck now.
Oh, absolutely.
Keith is ready.
This is a rumble to remember.
Oh, I'm quaking in my sockies.
Quaking in your...
In my sockies.
Better pull them up, bro.
Bro, these are low cut socks, bro, so it's a little bit hard.
All right. So, we'll go for a short break. And when we come back, we'll be showing our semi-finals featured match. Because I need to go to the lemon show so bad, bro.
Help me. I am about to make lemonade.
Yeah,
I'm
need
sorry
to...
y'all gotta hear this on stream, but hey, that's life.
Oh, stream. Don't say stream, bro. I can't hold it in. I can't hold it in. All right, we're going to take a quick break. And when we are back,
Cheers.
more Flesh and Blood.
All right. kick off again.
Alright.
Welcome back to the stream. If you guys are watching, this is the Malaysian National Championship. We're kicking off the top 4.
Top 4. We're at
Amazing
quarterfinals.
stuff.
We're at quarterfinals now.
right here in
Wait,
Kuala
semi-finals.
Lumpur.
Where am I?
This
Am I
is
an
this is
idiot?
amazing.
It's
Semi, quarter,
Semis. Semi is half.
Okay.
Quarter is 4. Right.
Are we at 4?
No lah, we're at semis. We're at semis.
Okay, we're at semis. Yeah. Hey,
semis.
technical jargon aside, welcome back to the stream. Mingyu and Elliot here from 1-2 Juice.
Yeah, 1-2 Juice.
Hey, 1-2 Juice.
Hey, thanks for plugging us. I almost forgot to plug us.
Hey, it's on the channel, man.
It's on our channel.
It's on our channel. We've been quiet for a bit, but it's because we've just been busy.
We've just been busy. We've been playing the game and seeing the world
We've
this year.
actually been playing the game.
And seeing the world. Wow. We went for Heavy Hitters premiere this year.
We went for Missville premiere.
We went for Missville premiere in Tokyo.
Is one of us going for
If I win nationals,
you go.
I'll go.
You deserve it.
I will go there and I'll pick up the sweet stuff.
Also, cause your currency is way better than ours. So
I know, unfortunately.
Rep us, bro.
Really unfortunate.
Should we
but-
talk about Rosetta for a bit?
Yeah, why not? Why
You know, since these guys right here playing the heavy hitters match, Colin, we might not have a lot of time, but Colin and Dominic playing Enigma and Zen. I know some of the people on stream wanted to watch that, but hey, sorry, the gods have decided.
Yeah, it's not in our control.
It's not in our control. We're just the cute casters out here.
Oh, one of us is.
Look at us. So heavy hitters started the year off with very physical sort of like exchanges,
Yeah,
right? We're
yep,
looking
yep.
at Rosetta coming out end of the year, closing an amazing year for SS.
Yeah, and look, the gold foil collector himself, Peng
Oh.
Jun, all in his PCG decked out graded cards.
Hey yo, this is for anyone joining
If his whole
in.
deck not PCG graded, why? He should have
It should be like that. There's someone on
Just slap the
against James,
entire
like, yeah,
deck.
the UPF, right? But this is the exact. If this scene looks familiar to you, it's because it's the exact same scene we were looking at yesterday on Game 8, I believe. Peng Jun sitting across Keith on KO versus Victor. This is a
wow.
rematch, and it's gonna be interesting to see if Peng Jun has what it takes now that he knows Keith's got a game plan. Can he circumvent that?
Yeah, and a really interesting start here for Peng Jun, not able to create a single might token,
whack.
sending out a sand packing, which would have a lot of value in the later part of the
Yep,
game, but choosing not to do so. Just stealing 2 cards away from Keith's deck. Easy block with the Cranial Crush and one more blue that, you
I
know...
would have just swung a claw.
Yeah, sometimes, I mean, I think it would have been better in that case, but looks like
got a
Keith here is... He's going on a really defensive plan, running the Titan's Fist, Aurum Aegis. It looks like he's willing to play the long con for this
Just
one.
like yesterday, Keith knows that there are a couple of threats in Peng Jun's deck. Well, of course, coming out with a Blood Rush Bellow. That's one of the key threats, and Keith is happy. He's like, you know what? I've got a D-React. I've got my balance. Let's do this.
Yep, and let's see what is discarded here. Can't see because of glare, but you know, it's okay. It probably hit because he made a might token.
It's always a 6.
He pitched a blue, so this is going to be one of those turns where he can claw for 5, and then hopefully he has another go again card. The Blood Rush turns are only good when you have like those go again cards. Yeah. Essentially.
Or you know, if you don't have go again, make go again. Just
Make-
roll those scabbies.
Oh yeah, that's what gives KO such an edge in this case.
Yeah.
And being able to pitch down the Golden Sun, I believe.
Yeah. Do you think Keith's gonna throw out balance this early in the game?
Well, he might want to, just because it will always give him an opportunity to draw an extra card now.
Yep.
And this, oh no,
Ooh.
looks like he drew into a Cast Bones.
That is both very bad and very good.
Yes, because now he's going to be stuck a little bit thinking about, if I play, say, a Wild Ride from Arsenal, if I hit that Cast Bones in my hand,
Not gonna feel good.
it's gonna feel really, really bad. You're kind of like IPing yourself. You're not getting the full value from your hand. A lot of blues being shown right now in
Right
Peng
now,
Jun's.
I take the bet.
You're a gambling man?
I'd roll it.
Yeah, you'd roll it.
Cause that's Wrecker Romp, right? The other one.
Yeah, we see a Wrecker Romp, and I believe it's the. I always call it Rush Shot for whatever reason, but
What?
Okay, look, I'm so bad. I'm so bad at looking at opponents' cards. I look at the art. I'm an art guy.
Yeah.
Right? But it's the new, in the KO Armory decks, there's this one for
Okay.
5 cards.
And it's called
Run...
Run-
Ramaru? Ramari
Ranwa.
Ramari Raru? I think it's the card. It's called... I think-
Runnels.
Reynolds. Ryan
Reynolds.
Reynolds. Yeah,
Ryan
it's
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. Looks like he's gonna roll the
Yeah,
dice.
I feel like that's the correct thing to do.
Let's go, Peng
Dude,
Jun.
I do it.
Let's go, Peng Jun.
Riled up.
No, not riled
riled
up.
up.
No. It's a new card from the KO Armory deck. It's a 1 for 5. Hey, Chad, can you help me out here? I feel like
Recorons. Rangoons.
All right, here we go.
Peng Joon, let's see some throwing out the dice on the table. Third time's a charm.
Okay, well, we don't know the result of this.
It looks like it's a 2 because no one's celebrating. 2 or 3. It's back to 1 action point.
It's back to 1 action point. Yeah,
So Peng Joon's gotta make. Peng Joon has gotta make that decision. Am I trying to bank on Blood Rush with the extra 2-3 damage on Record Bomb, or am I gonna play Cast Bones and set up for a bigger turn?
Yeah, this is a really difficult spot for him, man. I'm gonna find that card, okay?
Okay, take your time, bro.
You are gonna lose your mind when I
Runic
find
Reckoning. That's the card.
No, it's not Runic Reckoning.
Plunder Run.
Run Rough Shot. You see, it's called Run Rough Shot. Okay.
Can you say that 3 times quick?
Run Rough. You know what?
The first time was a struggle.
Dude, things are just a struggle for me as a person.
Dude, right now it's a struggle for Peng Joon.
Okay, thanks a lot, Jeremy.
Thank you, Jeremy. Run Rough Shot. This is from the KO Armory kit.
It's from the KO Armory kit. It's a really good 1 for 5. In this case, it's a 1 for 7. Not the most explosive turn. Leaking 2 damage is not where you want to be.
Not on a Blood Rush turn, man.
Yeah, not if you're Keith. When you're Keith here, you're happy to take those turns. You're still ahead in terms of life. You're probably ahead in terms of cards as well. And the fact that Peng Joon couldn't play that Cast Bones is actually such a detriment.
It's sad, yeah.
He needs to roll 4 higher.
But it's even worse now, right? Because Keith is so disciplined, swinging at Titan's Fist for 4. Peng Joon looking at it and be like, you know what? I can't afford to just take it all the time because they'll put him in the tough spot just like yesterday. But he also doesn't want to throw out cards to block this properly, right?
It's not great when you're throwing actual cards away for weapon swings.
And is that 2 Cast Bones in hand? Is it just 1?
I think it's just 1 Cast Bones. Okay. I see a Wild Ride, Assault and Battery, and some other blue.
Regulons.
I think that might be. You know, I'm not going to speculate, but I see a Assault and Battery.
Oh!
Yeah, I think, cutting your losses where you need to be. You don't want that Wild Ride to whiff, essentially. So getting rid of this Cast Bones, very important.
Value. If our good man Keith is throwing out Cranial Crush and CNC to block, so should you.
So should you,
Throw out the M's. It's alright. You have 2 more on your deck.
So, under pitching, over pitching.
Wow, right.
Yeah. Actually, I think you're right. The other one was also a Cast Bones.
Yeah, I was right.
You are such a
bro.
brilliant...
I'm like the
eagle. You got eagle eyes,
bro. I'm the eagle.
I think the water Malaysia really makes your eyes better because mine are terrible.
With cataract sometimes.
Sometimes, most of the time.
Most
honestly.
of the time, yeah.
So this is coming for 7. Keith getting that D-React. Yeah,
easily.
This is a good one. His hand's not very good at blocking at the moment. He has a what I think is a Zealous Belting.
Oh, yep, you're right.
CNC.
Oh, the CNC proving to be a bit of a naughty one.
Yeah, where we're gonna see some armor blocks here. I think.
Oh, the balance. Oh,
yeah.
Very quick in that decision making. I like it. Keith knows what's up.
Keith knows what's up. Now this Balance of Justice being able to, now it's on the draw card duty.
I think throwing out that Aegis in early turns is a compulsory thing to do, because when push comes to shove against KO, you wanna re-roll that clash. You gotta expand that.
Yeah, Peng Joon's list doesn't look like it's running the agile windups as much. Some of them you'll see them running both the yellows and the blues, but we haven't seen them in his hand. Either he hasn't drawn them yet. The fact that it's not making agility and drew another Cast Bones, I believe, in the
coming out at all the wrong times, man.
Yeah, it's clumped up together, and that's kind of a weird spot for him to be in.
Well, I'd imagine he's gonna keep this one this time.
Yeah, I hope so actually. The thing about Titan's Fist is that it gives very few windows for you to do like massive block turns and then just say, hey, Cast Bones.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
In this case, it's like I have to, if I let the 4 leak through, I put myself on a clock. 4 damage is like 10% of your health every single round, right? So it is a weird spot for him to be in.
Peng Joon looking at his hand, making sure that he knows what his options are for his own turn. Staying down on Titan's Fist, coming for 4. Keith is happy to play the long game.
Yeah. This is position of power. Like,
Look at him.
the way Keith is sitting is like he's
when
in control.
you fold your arms, and if your right arm is above your left arm, it means that I'm okay.
Yeah. I'm a MBTI pop psychologist.
Wow.
So like I read that body language and I go, confidence. Confidence is king. Yeah.
Look at him. Look at Keith just tilting his head down.
Blocking with second cast bones.
That's an interesting decision. But I think maybe it could be the correct one if it allows Peng Jun to play a wider turn as well.
Every single time. Peng Jun has a few options here. He has, because it's a red hand, unfortunately, so it's mostly just gonna be bare fangs. Hit a card. He discarded a mighty wind up off the top of his deck. So this is nice. This is a 9. You know, can't complain about having a 9 damage for a red hand. Blocking 6 here and then taking 3. So the chip war begins between these two heroes. Yeah,
and I mean, it's never a fun time when you have to throw out 3 cards to present 3 damage.
I think that Keith has a Sigil of Solace in his hand as well.
Oh, that naughty card.
I think
baited out a CNC for 12 yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
That was crazy. That was Peng Jun's CNC for 12 go again.
And he thumbs up and said,
like,
Sigil.
Cool. Sigil. Oh.
Yeah.
Keith knows how to rile you up.
Yeah, this is so infuriating.
Keith's such a great player. Look at him happily covering that damage back up.
Fast turns here coming in from
I appreciate that.
Keith Yong. Yeah.
He used to play Oldham as well.
Whoa, and this hand is really good from Keith. He's got both a test of strength and a trounce at the same time.
It's party time.
When you stack those things together, you are getting so much value out of it. Not only are you more in control of the result of trounce.
Correct.
Against KO, it's hard sometimes because of that +1 in deck. But man, when it goes off, it goes off.
Oh, into the ninjas, they be crying.
They be crying all day. Into Illusionist, man, even worse.
Sad times.
Yeah, better flip Miraging Metamorph. If not, it's prime time. Okay, looks like
Sandpacking coming in with a 7. Now Keith is like, you know what?
Yeah, but with no agility.
And
look at this. It's just a clean 7 block.
And we've seen this yesterday as well because the pummel was the one that got sandpacking, and Keith made sure to cover it up.
Yeah.
He knew.
So the trounce comes first. Looks like that's a tie for the first one. And then the second one is a win. Yeah.
100%. Yep.
This is a win. And it also means that the test of strength is going to win in this case. So we're going to make 1 goal from this, drawing the spinal crush.
Up.
So yes, we didn't win the trounce, but the trounce is usually a mode of insurance. Yes,
it's
exactly.
the fate foreseen for Victor.
Exactly. It gives you a lot of insurance in this case. And discarding, I think that was an agile windup. So we do get the might token, we do get the agility token, but bad news for Peng Jun is that he found that spinal crush off the top with the test of strength. So when you can send that, it kinda in a way forces the equipment suite from Peng Jun in order to leverage the agility token a little bit more.
Yeah. Keith not having a second blue, if he did, Pummel would be online. But he's alright to give up that tunic counter, pitching another spinal crush for that spinal crush. Peng Jun look at his hand. He wants to have either a proper block here or blocking it with the equipment to get go again. But really, Spinal Crush is one of those delicious cards for Victor.
Yeah, man. Make Spinal Crush great again. Like, it's such a powerful card into Zens.
Oh, into the Zens when they can't block for 3?
Oh, yeah. It just feels so mighty. So, forced to give up 2 cards in this scenario. Chipping another 3. Yes, there's no crush effect from this. But with a 3-card hand, Peng Jun has to kind of use that agility to draw a card in this case.
Yeah. Easter egg coming in for a draw card.
It's probably going to be a 6 go again. Yeah.
Draw card 6 go again. I like it. I think it's a good play.
And that card that he drew is a Bare Fangs. If that's a red, this is not a happy spot. Because it's just going to be 6.
Yeah.
Close the chain and draw up.
Yep, draw up. Oh, man. Doesn't feel great.
Was not happy to see that. Cracking goal in this case. Saving him from a weird turn. Oh, well, Keith not entirely excited. Both players here having some pretty awkward hands in this case. So just passing.
Wow.
Yeah. And part of Keith's stack now is that there's going to be a Spinal Crush with these 2 reds.
Yeah.
So a really difficult spot.
Very interesting. I think Keith was looking for a blue to play out.
At least to
Titan's
play
Fist,
out
right?
the Titan's Fist,
Yeah.
yeah. But drawing into
3
another
Rits.
Rit is
Ooh.
not
Well,
what you
it's
want to
alright. It's alright.
Both players now
So that
kind
was
of in a tight spot.
Essentially a pass on both turns.
I mean, yeah, they ALS'd each other.
Yep. Peng Joon coming in with
Okay.
a pulping.
This is such a dangerous pulping as well. Oh, rather it's not, because Peng Joon already knows that pummel is probably an arsenal, so he's kind of safe from this.
Yep.
Probably going to just block here with a test of strength from Keith's side. See if he can get some value out of the top card.
Yep, let's go. Flip it.
Clashing time. Ooh,
That's a rough
Rouse
one.
is so bad at the moment.
Hand it over.
Yep, and giving that gold over to Peng Joon.
Which does come in clutch sometimes for KO.
It does. It does.
Helps.
It helps filter the hand.
Definitely.
Sometimes when you really need to, say, get rid of cards like Blood Rush Bellows, right? Like you don't want to, you draw into 2 of them. And
Get them
like,
down.
Yeah, you can always transfer that for something else.
Coming in with that Bear Fangs.
The chip damage is coming in, and Keith is taking some damage. We'll update the health in just a bit, but Keith Stuns, he seems to be having a breeze in this one.
Keith is locked into his game plan. The board's not even cleaned up. Keith is already swinging. He's playing instants on your turn, bro.
Yeah, you know what it is. Yeah.
I have no secrets for you today.
Yeah. I'm playing fair upfront gaming.
Yeah, like, you know what? You draw up, take your time. I'm gonna show you that this was already. I'm not deviating from the plan.
Yeah. We're sticking to the course.
Yeah.
The game is a lot closer than it was at the start. 34-27. He just draws up. Peng Joon looks at his hand, goes no agility. Okay, let's find go again sources.
Yep.
If there are any. That pummel though stuck, and Keith here drawing into 2 gold main estates.
It is very interesting here because he's got Arouse the Ancients as flipped from the clash earlier. But we're gonna see if he's gonna be able to do anything on this turn. Maybe 2 gold estates aren't gonna do anything because he has no gold.
Yeah,
right?
that's the thing. He has to play both of them to get 3 might tokens.
Rough.
And only draw 1 card. So looks like they'll just be blocking cards for the rest of this game.
Yep.
It's not like he's gonna get super a lot of value out of this.
Especially into KO, definitely hard. Yeah.
Especially into KO.
So Peng Joon starting his turn with another pulping.
Yep. So Keith's gonna leak 4 here. The Dominate coming in really clutch to close up that life
it really
gap.
does, man. It really, really does.
Yeah, and that pummel being stuck in Arsenal for a while now is not doing Keith any favors.
Mm-hmm. The other line of play that Keith could probably do is to stick the damage, and you play that. Play the Golden Sun. Oh wait, he doesn't have a Golden Sun. That's just 2 Goldman Estates. Sorry.
2 Goldman Estates.
And Rouse the Ancients?
Arouse the Ancients.
Did he have anything
else? But I
else?
think he has a Golden Sun. I
Okay.
think you're not blind.
Sorry. I
my
don't know where that
Carex
came
might be
from.
fooling me, but not yours.
So if he does want to play the Golden Sun, he could, and then very easily 2 blues. That pummel comes in as well.
Yeah.
So not the worst actually.
Yeah, you're right. Golden Sun.
Yeah. Okay.
Golden Sun,
I'm not having cataract. Not again.
No, you not again. All right. So
Let's see what Peng Joon does here.
Yeah, it's all up to Peng Joon to decide. It's gonna be
A modest 3.
modest 3. This is one of those easier blocks. Using up the Civic Footsteps here.
I feel like that's the correct thing to do, especially on the back end of a go again anyway.
Absolutely. I think this is where you can use the armor, save yourself a bit of life.
Yeah.
And then whatever is being sent by Peng Joon with that 2
Interesting. So I feel the biggest danger here is if in hand was a cast bones. If that was a cast bones and he's gonna keep that quicken for the next turn, that would be scary as heck.
Yeah, but I think Keith is kind of like in the clear for that. He saw 2 cast bones being blocked, and he saw 1 being pitched down
and
as
it's
well.
not coming up anytime soon anyway. So that would be quite scary.
That would be scary, but
yeah,
Keith very much aware of what his opponent has played, blocked, and pitched with.
It does seem like Keith's going to go for the Golden Sun pummel because he's throwing out the footsteps here just to block a bit, right?
So he can give away that Aurum Aegis if he wants to.
Yep.
And power up and overpower, right? Rather.
I would.
Oh, look at this. This is the
ring around those
ring. Yeah,
ring around the roses.
Ring around the roses for 5 here. A very simple, modest 5. If he takes it, at least he's sending a overpowered overpowered Golden Sun with the pummel effect. feel like that's
Worth.
also a,
It's still okay.
yeah, it's still a very good turn.
I take it.
You
I'm a bit of a gambler anyway, so.
yeah. You're one of those guys who likes the rough and tough on the board
That's
state.
why I shouldn't be playing like Guardians and physical stuff.
What should you be playing?
Because like...
Are you thinking of playing Wizards in the new Rosetta coming
you
up
got
in
me
September?
by my socks again. I feel like my problem with the physicals, because like, you know, I play so much like Illusionist and Wizard with you so often that when I look at the physical attacks being swung around, I'm just like, I'll just take it. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen at instant speed.
Yeah. Just like real life, you can punch me.
You can punch me.
But don't use words and sling spells at me.
If you're slinging spells at me, it's over for me.
It's over for me. Exactly. So, I think kind of like what we were saying, it looks like taking 5 here.
Yep.
Straight to the face.
Still above life. Very close to life parity here, but it's looking like it's gonna be that Golden Sun overpower pummel.
Yep.
Oh
my goodness. Even crazier is that he's gonna start making some gold.
Keith
he's gonna draw a card.
Unpredictable today.
And
okay, so I did not expect that.
I was not expecting that too. This Golden Sun, however, because he drew into an Enlightened Strike, has kind of changed the plan. He was hoping to draw a blue.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to draw a blue.
Because drawing that blue would have been monumental.
I am shocked. I did not expect that. I was thinking he would really go for that.
Yeah, just go straight.
It's a big turn.
Yeah. And it would have guaranteed the pummel, but this is a bit of a greedy play on Keith's part. And because of that, now he has very little choice but to send this for a 7.
7. Hey, sometimes you gotta learn. Right?
Yeah, that's very painful. He traded he cashed in a lot of health for that.
Yeah.
But to only send a 7.
Correct, not the greatest.
That,
and you can see, like you were saying just now, reading his body language, he's not folding his arms now. Keith is not folding his arms.
Yeah, no. One hand underneath the table.
Yeah.
One hand holding
telling himself it's gonna be okay.
So yeah. Did I do that?
Did I really give up that space for just a 7?
Yeah, and now he's gonna have to deal with these go again turns. You know, Peng Jun had a bit of a rough start, but
he's clawing back in.
He's clawing back in.
Even just with
really
that one arm.
Yeah, he's gonna leak 1 damage here. Peng Jun, however, also aggressively just taking that 7.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah, and unfortunately for him, he has a Blood Rush in hand and
a 7
Enlightened Strike. So he could just play the Blood Rush out right now, but it would feel very, very wasted.
Yep, definitely.
Instead, I think there's an opportunity here to claw if he wanted to, or just send a straight 7. So 7 is not the worst ever.
I feel like because Cast Bones is still quite far down, Blood Rush, he's already played 2?
He's played 1 Blood Rush this turn. Yeah, this game.
I'd keep it. I'd just send a 3. Usually,
yeah, and it depends on what's in Peng Jun's arsenal. He might just want to try to play out the card from arsenal, then arsenal the
if it's
Blood
a
Rush
swing
colors.
big, come on.
Yeah, and crazy part is that Peng Jun has not used up any of his armor yet.
Yeah,
so
respect.
Tactfully, like there's 8 block just sitting in the fridge back there. So very interesting turn. It's not even valuable to cash out the Savage Sash yet.
Oh yeah, dude. And that hit piece, Smelly Skullhorn, what's it called?
Scalding Flashback.
Oh, that's the one.
My
hate
nickname
that.
in high school, Scalding Flashback.
That's crazy.
I
would rather be called Smelly Skullback.
Yeah. James did not ask me for permission to use my high school nickname.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. But I was like, you know what? I'm glad to be honored.
People remember you. That's one of the... I hate looking at that in a matchup.
Yeah, it's so scary because...
Like they throw it out, I'm just like, get out.
Yeah, now my turn is kind of disrupted. The loss of a card every single turn, and looks like just playing the riled up here.
Very interesting choice here. So he's opted to keep the E strike for the next turn, pitch down the Blood Rush to play the riled up. Interesting.
Well, I don't think he had a choice. If he wanted to clear the riled up in Arsenal, which is a bad Arsenal
You're
card,
right.
he has to pitch the yellow.
Oh, yeah. Unless you're Icelander or Enigma, you never want to Arsenal a blue.
Arsenal a 3-cost blue is so painful.
Tough stuff.
Wow, learning soon. All these new phrases.
Tough stuff.
That's a Malaysian specialty.
Really?
I think
No.
tough stuff.
No, it's the way you say it. Tough stuff.
Tough stuff. Okay, So speaking of tough stuff here, Peng Jun just drive out to 4. Keith now
back to the discipline play.
Back to the streets.
No arms folded on this one. He is feeling the pain of that previous goal turn.
Yes. the gamble did not pay off.
Oh, that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the harms of gambling presented to you on the Flesh and Blood Nationals
Hey, never do it.
2024.
All right, even if it looks good.
Not even once.
Not even.
Not
once.
even once. Okay.
Oh man.
Only when your back's against the wall, I think you gotta put all your cards on the table.
Yeah, yeah.
In this case, you were such a
But
safety.
he did not. He didn't need to do that.
No.
I don't know what he was looking for, man.
It was looking
What
for
a
trouble.
naughty man.
Looking for trouble.
He was looking for trouble. I don't think that was a better gameplay there. I mean, he wanted to make gold and have a blue, right? I think
Yeah,
was the game plan.
that was the idea. It's like, I'm gonna go for the high roll play.
Yeah.
And-
Oh, not
but
even
sometimes
once,
snake
bro.
eyes, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Sometimes snake eyes. Okay, in this case, looks like it's a 3-go again. A 4-go again coming from Peng Jun's side because of the might token. The go again hasn't happened yet, but he's gonna. We all know the play is to discard an agile wind up and then say like, hey, or mighty wind up in this case. Oh no, it's agile, right? And say, okay, claw gets go again. And what are we sending here?
Ooh.
Swingers biggest.
Oh, truly the biggest of swings. This card is one of the cards from back in the day, not that far back.
Not that far. I mean,
Everfest.
Everfest.
This, when I saw this, I was like, this is unfair, and then I realized it blocks for nothing.
It blocks for now. Wow.
Hey yo,
So he just said, give me 8.
give me 8, cause I'ma give you 8.
I'll give you more than 8, bro. In this case, this is an 8 at the moment, but it's gonna be a 12.
You know what it is.
You know what it is.
Peng Jun knows what it is,
Peng
unless
Jun-
he's forgotten.
Peng Jun needs to think
Peng
about
Jun,
his armor
if
right
I were
now.
Peng Jun, I'd throw down the lowdown, dude.
Yeah.
Everything all out.
It's time to take the kitchen sink from the back and be like,
look at that. All right, he's throwing out the clothes.
the clothes.
He's throwing out the drip right now. That graded drip. Keith looking at like, you know what? Yeah, you best respect that choke slam.
Yeah, because chokeslam is gonna stop a bunch of things from happening, right?
No blood
rush
no
turns.
E-strike. Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be a painful one to deal with.
Does choke slam also make might tokens ineffective? It does, right?
Can't gain. Yeah, they can't gain power. They can't gain power basically.
Well, hey, Merry Christmas.
This is the chokiest of slams.
Tough stuff.
Tough stuff. Okay, I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to learn the
tough
lingo.
stuff,
Okay.
bro.
I hope Peng Jun remembers there's a pummel in Arsenal.
You know, for both our sakes, I really hope he does.
Yeah, because if he does not block enough on this,
Sorry, I see you blocking for 5, Peng Jun. It's not enough, bro.
yeah, unless he has the agility token, so he doesn't want to give up too much.
Yeah, but still, I would throw out everything right now.
Yeah.
Cause I think that's the key. Sometimes when you play sandpacking, right, you need to remember whether he blocks. Because if he's throwing out cards, it's also it's your duty to remember what's being kept in Arsenal.
Oh, 100%.
And so Keith is sitting on a pummel that's locked and loaded, hand on the trigger. This guy is about to go off.
Yeah.
But Peng Jun is sweating in his back right now.
Yeah, thinking about what cards to keep. It might also be the case where the cards in Peng Jun's hand aren't synergistic enough.
Yep. Okay. So he's doubling up that block right now, coming in for 4, 5, 7.
Yeah, but that's still not enough.
It's
to
still
stop
not enough.
A pummel.
Is there a world that Keith is not gonna pummel?
If Peng Jun overblocks, then yes.
Okay.
But if he doesn't overblock, then you pummel away. I think you have to kind of like show the pummel.
I mean, if you're already committing this much,
Yeah, this is only blocked for 7, so
I would swap out that E-strike and block with the Apex. Then at least you have another. Yep.
so take that 4. And the worst part about this is that now he has to drop a card.
Yep.
If he at least blocked with the
Calculated as well. Right? He wanted to drop that beast within.
Yeah, but that also means he's taking an additional 1 in this case. So
Well.
a lot of things to close the game, like Macho Grande.
Tough. Oh, at
Is-
any point now.
It's like you've already exhausted some of your equipment
Yeah.
here. So
You're in the kill range.
little by little, right? We can whittle away. Little by little, we can whittle away.
That's tough.
I'm the rapper, I think.
I feel like Drake and Kendrick need to be ready for your.
I'm gonna start some beef.
Yo,
soon.
bro, it's mad.
So this is a 5-go again because, as you know,
Yeah.
the might token is not in effect at the moment.
Poor thing.
And looks like we are going to the races.
Hello, Trounce. This was our spoiler card as well.
Yeah, looks like he lost the first one, but it's likely gonna win the second one.
Come on.
Okay, great.
SP. Sandpacking, by the way.
Sandpacking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the
No worries, bro.
for the juice.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a really good one to have at the moment. He's not gonna win the trounce, but at the very least, he's not losing the trounce.
Yeah.
'Cause that's painful.
Keith looking at the options available. He's like, you know what? I might do this. I might do that. I might just swing the hammer and block out. But every turn that takes place brings cast wounds closer to the surface, bro.
That's right. This agile windup over here is something that doesn't really have the opportunity to block very well.
We just got
drinks.
by some drinks.
Thank you.
We got some Thai milk tea, cha tram from Ricky, one of the big boss here at Invictus Forge. What a great day.
Thanks for taking
day
care
two.
of us.
Thanks for
Ricky.
taking care of us, guys.
Yeah.
You guys are great.
It's a beautiful Sunday.
Beautiful Sunday.
We're watching some Flesh and Blood.
Oh,
We're gonna crown a new Malaysian national champion.
I'm
today.
excited. And it's
So back-to-back years, we had like Dirk Hua,
With Dirk Hua,
Nithya,
and then
into
Kok Bin.
and now
then
this year it's confirmed someone new.
Someone new, because all of them are not in the top 8. Kok Bin was
Kok Bin was in the top 8.
got smacked out by Keith.
He got smacked up by Keith here. So let's see how this plans out. I'm so excited to see. This Intimidate for 5 is actually pretty good. So a full block here from Keith.
Whoa, not wanting anything to leak, man.
And he's gonna guess his play.
I think he's gonna Arsenal pass.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
nah, it's
yeah.
Titan's Fist.
He
for
got
4.
me there.
He said, "What? No lah, Titan's Fist for 4." You just pluck out the cap, and then. Sorry, we're trying to figure out how to drink this Thai milk tea. It's a difficult one.
If you guys are watching the stream right now, welcome to the Malaysian. This is the semis. This is the semi-finals for our day 2. It's crazy so far. We're looking at Peng Jun and Keith replaying a game they played yesterday on round 8, where Keith took the win.
Oh, blocked with SP.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I'm learning.
You saw that.
So just leaking 1 in this case.
Yeah.
Man, Peng Jun is going down really, really low at the moment.
SP is great, but when he doesn't have an arsenal, doesn't make that much sense.
Yeah, and this Savage Feast coming in for a beautiful little 7 here. But more than that, he's going to get an Arsenal card. And that's important. If Savage Feast can give you an Arsenal card, it does set up better turns for the next one. So let's see how this plays out.
Yeah.
Blocking with the Civic Steps. This is a very tough spot to block the Civic Steps because not only are you giving the agility token, quote unquote, for the next turn. Yeah, this is a very tight spot.
That's next level.
Oh man. And I wonder if... I know he's trying to be efficient with the blocks, but giving a quicken on a turn where it wouldn't have... Oh, I guess in this case...
yeah. Then it's alright.
Okay.
Cool. Keith knew.
Keith is what a beast.
Oh, yep. It's also weapon.
Yeah, no. It will crack on the mandible claw here.
Very interesting turn. Peng Jun opting to just arsenal that because, he has no other choice.
Ooh, and Keith here says take 3.
You know what? Here is a Titan's Fist for 4.
Ew,
Very
single
similar
turn.
play pattern to what we saw yesterday.
Yes, this game is getting down to the wire, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
hey, I think Cast Bones is floating up in the next turn or so, actually. But
Yeah.
I don't know if he has the space to play it.
That's the tough part, right?
Yeah.
Like Peng Jun's hand here has the reckless swing as well.
Ooh, man, if I was him, I'd put in work right now.
Right
I'm
now.
I'm scared already because Keith is going to save a CNC and a pummel again.
Absolutely.
Shout out to the people in the comments if you guys are watching. Benjamin Fu said production is world's tier. Truly is.
Thanks,
we got
Jeremy.
some top tier production today. What a step up. It's
if
amazing.
only we could have brought you some top tier casters.
Oh, hey, you know what? This is the best you're going to get, guys. I'd say we were the best globally.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's
Even
high
if
praise.
no one agrees, you know
It's
what?
our channel.
Yeah, it's our channel. What you gonna do? If you don't like it, turn off the sound. Mute this and watch the game. You do your own commentary. Send it in. We'll put it in.
We'll dub it over the.
At this point, we love the game too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, we really just enjoy watching our friends play beautiful Flesh and Blood.
I love it, man.
Wow, this 4 is actually pretty significant at this point in time.
Cannot afford to let this one go.
Yeah, and the question is, like, this Reckless Swing, if Peng Joon blocks with any other card, then the Reckless Swing just becomes a pitch, right? And you're going to see at the bottom, not close enough for the execute range. I don't think Peng Joon is running 2 Recklesses. I think he's running 1 Reckless.
Just 1?
In his list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's running 2 because that's the greedy line.
It feels like the correct play here is actually also to throw out the Apex Bonebreaker, try to make a second mic token, and then do some sort of chip damage.
Yeah, get some value out of that Apex Bonebreaker.
Because if Victor's playing the value game, you gotta try to at least either match that value or overpower. And then I think when it comes to this sort of life totals,
and then go wide on this,
Yep, that feels like the correct thing to do. So
Are
Reckless
you
Swing.
a brute main? Because like you read that,
Dude, hey,
straight up.
I'm not gonna say if I am, but I'm definitely not. I don't have the cards.
Oh, you can get them at Invictus Forge.
Hey yo, if you guys are watching the stream, hey, check out the Armory deck. KO is out now. So get it for yourself. Some of the cards that like ring around the roses that we couldn't pronounce.
Yeah, Run Roughshot.
That's in the KO Armory deck. The perfect way to start off your
Here
CC
we
adventures.
go. Looks like we're cracking away that Savage Sash. Coming in for the pulping. I think Peng Joon smells blood in the water. He is trying to close it out.
Man. Look at him.
Running a 3 here. Let's see, what did we hit?
Keith is still sitting on his balance of justice as well, dude.
Yeah, so unfortunate that he hasn't been able to get a lot of value out of the full balance yet, but the start with the pulping is huge.
Yep, that's a 7 Dom go again.
Yep, it's 7 Dom.
Yep.
Blocking with the Gauntlets of Iron Will. So covering a little bit more of this.
So 4?
This is 4, but well, he's blocking 5 in total.
Oh, because he didn't use the. Did he use the gauntlets yet? No,
not yet. It's a freshie. Freshie.
Out the oven.
This is straight out from Uniqlo.
Oh, so not the hand-me-downs that I get.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so that second card is being drawn now with the Wild Ride. So Balance of Justice is active.
Yo, bro, if I was him, I'd pop it right now.
Yeah.
If I was him, but if I'm not, then I'm just gonna. Yup. Hey, you know what? I'm a Guardian player, bro.
You're a Guardian player too.
I've got a Victor deck.
You do actually.
I actually do have a Victor.
You actually have a Victor Marvel.
This is the young. Hey, no, I do.
Yeah,
I have adult and young.
Yeah,
wow, I do. Thanks,
you're Victor.
Completely forgot about that.
You're a Guardian main. I told you. Looks like this Run Roughshod is 6, and also is that the Liberty.
Oh.
So looks like they tie it in this case for the test of strength, and now Keith has to decide. Am I sinking?
Want to break it? Yeah. I mean, it's a tough call to make when you're playing against KO because everything in KO is +1.
Yeah, looks like Keith has to take the risk here.
Keith's going for it?
This is the time you have to take the gambles.
I do it. You know me. I'm a gambler.
I think you have
but
to.
Hey,
like,
I hope this time it pays off for Keith because the last time he gambled,
exact same card.
Hey, what were the odds?
What were the odds?
3 and
1
70.
out of probably 37 because like.
Wow, look at you with your math.
And there's about 37 cards left in his deck, I think.
How do you know?
Just look at the number of cards being played.
How many cards are being played right now? It's 11 times 4?
Just take 60 minus 23.
Yo, man.
That's 37.
I am a Chinese guy who cannot do math.
Actually, I don't know, honestly. But if you say things confidently enough.
Yeah, you're right. You know what?
If your body language, you cross your arms.
If you cross your arms, you're right.
You're probably right.
Oh, Elliot, you're such a mathematician.
Yeah, like Rain Man, bro.
Like Rain Man.
Yeah, dude, I've got the math.
This is a huge turn for Peng Joon, I have to say. Coming in with the Bare Fangs with a 9, 8, 7, 9.
9? Wow.
Oh, is that a 9? It's a 9, right?
It's an 8. It's an 8.
It's a red. Okay. Yeah, it's an 8.
It should be an 8.
Hey, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of
damage.
damage.
Keep down to like...
Okay, I didn't do the math.
I think it's 3.
actually do the math now.
I said, yeah, it's 3.
Okay. Oh, you're right.
This is scary for Keith.
This is not great, but 3 is the right number to get at because you don't want to be in reckless range, essentially.
Bro, if you are swinging at me recklessly, I would die if I was under 3.
No, I understand.
Is it 2 or 1 damage?
2 damage.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
So
Run into trouble is 1, and then reckless is 2.
If you guys watched the Malaysia Nationals 2 years ago, Nitya closed and brought home the win with a double reckless swing.
Yeah, that was so cool. That was so
spicy.
cool.
If Peng Joon does that now, I will buy and give away a KO Armory deck.
Okay,
I would,
okay,
if he does a double reckless, I will buy and give away a KO Armory deck to anyone on stream right now.
Okay, yeah, 1-2 juice.
We'll do a giveaway. It's a 1-2 juice Invictus Forge, probably sponsored by Invictus Forge. But no, for real, I will do it. I will buy a KO Armory deck and give it out to one of you guys. But if you're not in Malaysia, fat hope, then I'm not shipping it over to you guys. Get it from your own local store, man.
Get it from your LGS.
Yeah, get it from your LGS.
Support local. I feel like they could use all the help they can get to buy
Definitely.
these cool Armory decks.
Please.
We've got so many coming out this year.
It's the perfect thing to start. Look at Peng Jun. I think KO's his second deck.
Yeah, he was a 5 main.
He was a 5 main.
Then a KO main.
Yeah. And he's just been on it ever since.
And he's really hoping that KO does not leave the form head.
Yeah. He wanted to swap out the Zen. I was talking to him yesterday. And like, what are you playing today? He said, I'm playing KO. I'm like, oh, do you not have I thought you wanted to try Zen. He said, yeah, I didn't get enough practice. But Peng Jun's level of practice is like 1,000,000 games. He's the 10,000. He
needs that. He has a 10,000 year reunion with himself.
He really, dude. Yeah. This guy's standards are so high.
Yeah,
he's a hard worker, and I'm so happy to see Peng Jun in the top 4 cut. Only a year after he started playing.
That's crazy.
Only a year. This guy is crazy.
Yeah, and with decked out PCG.
Decked out PCG. His watch could buy everyone.
Yeah,
let's be real. Right now, Peng Jun is this guy's not
Does
playing
Peng Jun
games.
want to sponsor someone to play?
I was thinking that Peng Jun
Tours?
would want to adopt a couple of adult Chinese men to run armories for him.
We need to. Yeah.
I wouldn't be opposed to calling him Papa Peng Jun.
PPJ.
PPJ. Papa Peng Jun. PPJ. Yeah, PPJ.
Papa Peng Jun.
That's gonna be his new name. Hey, Jeremy, can you change? Can you put Jun Peng and then also PPJ in the top? No, I'm just kidding. No, we don't have to.
That's insane.
Jeremy will probably do that.
That's insane.
And if you guys think we're talking too much, shut up, because these guys haven't made a play yet. So it's all right, guys. It's all good.
Yeah, that's a crazy Sunday here.
Yo, hey, I absolutely love watching Flesh and Blood.
Yeah, this is a very fun time. Peng Jun here has a very rough decision that he needs to make to try to close out this game. Whose doesn't have a. It's Peng Jun's turn.
Cool.
He's pitching out. I think he sees another cast bones in his hand. It's that, or he doesn't have a go again enabler. So you know what's happening?
I'm rolling the dice.
He's thinking
Am
rolling
I rolling the dice? Yeah.
Yeah. He's thinking, is it scabbies?
So far in the game, whenever it's been down to a gamble, Keith has not been winning.
Yes.
Right.
Keith's been on the background.
So if we're looking at the luck board right here, Peng Jun technically does have the lead, but if he rolls, this could be the last time luck is on his side, and Keith might eat it all up. What am I talking about right here? Who knows? Who knows? Just buying you guys time because Peng Jun, again, remember, because this is the semi-finals, it's untimed, but players need to play in a timely manner.
It's a tough spot. I'm trying to look at Peng Jun's hand. That's the toughest part because I don't have eyes like you, eyes like a hawk. I've got eyes like a worm. Yeah, okay. One's a cast bones, one's a savage feast, a blue assault and battery, and a command and conquer. And only, for Peng Jun, right? It's only fabled command and conquers, bro. Only fables. And Keith here now almost naked, not having any more armor left. Just one block on the Aurum Aegis and one block on the Gauntlets of Iron Will. Oh my goodness, I think he really has 37 cards in his deck.
You really did
yeah,
that, man?
yeah. No, I think I read his lips. Because they were counting cards. I think he said 37.
So you can also read lips?
I mean, it's not hard to see 37, bro.
Who knows?
Who knows? I think he said 37.
Oh.
Okay, so the current state of affairs is both players have no arsenal. Peng Jun's turn. He's kind of thinking about what he needs to do at the moment to launch an attack. Whereas for Keith, the current situation here, which is kind of dire, as he's on 4 cards. Peng Jun cracked the goal, pitching the Wrecker Rom to see if there's any options. But drawing to that cast bones was not part of his plan. It is time of these popping, man.
Hey, shout out to Chachramwe and Invictus Forge for giving us the absolute delicious Thai milk tea that we're sipping. You guys will see this later on the stream. But man, apparently we just heard Colin won the Zen game.
I mean,
That is...
yeah, someone's gonna do it.
It was Colin.
It was
Yeah.
gonna be Colin.
Hey, yo, so Colin's through to the finals. Whoever wins this one will be facing the Enigma. And hot damn, it's a tough one.
It is a roughie. So, it looks like Peng Jun's pitching this Cast Bones. And he's going to do a what? He's going to do a...
He's pitched the Cast Bones.
Yeah, I think because...
He didn't gamble.
Yeah, he's choosing not to gamble at the moment. If Keith is able to block this out, wow. Just going for an assault and battery for 6 in this case, making both an agility and a might token for next turn. But that's a lot of breathing room for Keith. I don't know, man. Like, this feels extremely...
Is that the overpower?
Yeah. Right now there is 4 armor on Peng Jun's side. This could be game, and we might see an Enigma Victor finals if that's the case.
That's gonna be crazy. Can he block this out? Peng Jun's looking at his equipment, double checking to see if he can. He might be able to. He could actually. So that's 2, 3, 4 on the board. Oh,
no,
maybe
at
not.
best he can block as a 7. He can block 7 at best.
And he's down to 3 life, and that's the overpower game.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the case here.
Oh, GG. It looks like Keith has won the game against Peng Jun on KO.
What a tight one. It really came down to that final turn where Peng Jun could have rolled the dice or where they could have pushed a little bit more damage. But, giving that breathing room, like I said, once you give Victor a little bit of space at the closing corners, that's when they'll get you, man.
Bro, they always got extra coin.
Yeah, Malaysian Nationals finalist, Keith Yong.
Absolute insanity. Hey, we're back in the casting booth. It's Elliot and me, Ming. We're here, 1-2 Juice. If you're watching the stream, welcome to the Malaysian Nationals. We're down to just the finals next up.
Yeah, that's right. No semis, no quarters. You can't get confused on this. It's just finals.
We got some room to chill for a bit since the players are all setting up, getting ready for finals. Everyone's getting some hydration.
Yeah.
Over here, we're getting some hydration as well. Hey, this stream is brought to you. I'm just kidding. It's not. But we got some drinks. We got some drinks out here. Thai milk tea, thanks to Ricky from Invictus Forge. Hey, got some nice product behind us as well.
Yeah.
It's a great time. It's a great Sunday.
So our finalists today, Colin Tang on Enigma.
I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like both of us know how this might play out.
This is going to be one of those rough matchups, right? Like Colin had to beat a very difficult matchup, which is Zen.
That was amazing. How? I need to... How?
I don't know. We'll talk to Colin later. If he wins, we'll probably want to get him in the booth.
We definitely need to.
Just have an interview with him and see how things are going. But we saw Keith actually navigate that pretty well. Aside from the one gambling turn where things were in dire straits, he found that room to get over Peng Jun's aggression in that matchup.
Yeah.
Lots of ups and downs in our semifinals games that we saw on the featured stream, but now it's down to 2.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think that the Guardian games are usually very exciting, but Victor and Keith piloting Victor has been a treat to watch.
Because you like the card flips, you like the clashes.
I do quite. Yeah, it's fun. I think Keith played it very, very well. He masterfully, again, that cool style points, throw that Aegis down, throw that Golden Sun, I'm coming at you. It's 10 overpower, baby.
Yeah. And there were some little things here and there which, he lost some itches by cracking the goal and then not finding anything out of it. Or the time where he played the Goldman Estate, instead of just sending the full pummel with the Golden Sun.
Yeah.
Wow, that to me was really dangerous plays, but he found the edge back in the end of the day.
Yeah.
Right? It was like, okay, if Peng Jun's not going to gamble on this one, I'm going to 2-card block. I'm going to send this 10.
Yeah.
Let's close out the game.
Amazing play by both Peng Jun and Keith. These guys are amazing players. These guys in and out armories, very, very well played.
And I'm glad we got to see both sides of the bracket, right? Like we saw Colin's game and he made it all the way to the finals. We saw Keith's game previously. Now he's in the finals.
Yep.
So it's down to 2 Titans that we've seen on stream already.
These guys, Colin and Keith, good friends for a long time now. They also play regularly together. This is going to be a very, very interesting match to watch.
Wow. Okay. And if that's the case, I can't wait to crown one of these two gentlemen
That's right.
as our new Malaysian national champion.
Yeah.
I say it as I'm Malaysian, but I'm
hey,
just happy to crown someone.
You're the honorary Malaysian at this point.
Thank you. I really
It's all
appreciate
good.
it.
It's
I
all
appreciate
good.
it.
For everyone in the chat, if you guys have any questions that you want us to answer about the store, about the Malaysian meta, about Elliot or myself, I can't speak for James White, but I can speak for PPJ. Papa Peng Jun. We'll try to see if we can get him into the booth, maybe to chit chat a bit before the finals. But hey, stay tuned, guys. We're gonna go out and check if people are alive and kicking.
Thanks, Wei.
Hey.
I'm learning my Malaysian slang too. Yeah.
Oh, hey, nice, Wei. Nice. Well, just chilling. Drop some questions in the comment section. We'll try to read them, guys. I believe right now on stream, you guys are looking at the deck list from Keith.
Ooh.
This is nice. This is pretty interesting.
Wow, interesting. He has the Vambrace of Determination. So that's probably for the Enigma matchup.
So he only runs Titan's Fist.
Yeah, and he's running Out Muscle, which is also a pretty good anti-Enigma card.
Ooh, that one's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That one's crazy.
Against what's that? Like Colin's deck. Colin has a few good attacks like CNC, Mirage Metamorph, so those can technically stop the Out Muscle.
So
but
it's the Zealous, it's E-Strikes, it's Rouse, and Out Muscle.
He's gonna go for the aggressive play, right?
Yeah,
if you look at Keith's deck, it's purely aggressive plays. Try to go again, Rouse, Zealous, Out Muscle, E-Strike 5.
Yep.
Well, yeah, everything under the sun. Like, just gonna throw the kitchen sink at the guy. Pummels. Oh my god, Pummels are actually kind of danger.
Yo, Pummels, I'm so happy he's running 3 off. He's only running 2 Golden Suns.
Because he doesn't need so many. Yeah.
Hey, we have a little guest in the booth today. If the camera's gonna cut back to the stream area, we have our friend Papa Peng Jun. It's a new nickname, by the way.
What's up, everybody? Oh, this is the camera.
Yeah. Hey, so this is the camera. If you guys are watching the stream right now, we're gonna cut back. We have Peng Jun in the booth here with us today. Hey, I just want to shake your hand. You play some amazing KO games, man.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
I don't know about my dice rolling skills today.
Yeah.
I feel it was a bit lackluster. I could have improved in that department.
I mean, we saw you throw the dice off the table twice.
I definitely should have more reps with the dice rolling. And I was a little bit PTSD. So
understand.
Towards the end,
understand.
I mean, in retrospect, I think I should have rolled that dice.
Maybe, but I feel like the decision making, especially because you had your cast bones clunked up at the first part.
Yeah.
You did well to kind of try to pitch them down.
I tried, yeah.
Oh man, but hey, amazing games. Both times with you and Keith, it was unexpected. The way that it turned out in the end, amazing play.
Yeah.
What do you feel? What do you feel was some of the best moments of the national so far for yourself?
For me personally, it was the draft.
Yeah.
I think I did well there.
3-0?
That was a 3-0.
Come on, this guy.
Yeah.
Chilling hard, bro.
Yeah.
Amazing. Are you heading to what's next? Amsterdam? Are you heading to
Yeah,
Amsterdam?
that's right. Yeah.
Guys,
yeah.
I'll get ready.
Maybe Bali first.
Okay, but just to get more reps in?
Yeah, just to get more
How has KO been? We talked about, I mentioned on stream that you wanted to play Zen.
I actually wanted to play Zen
Yeah.
for sure, but I had maybe 5 days to practice.
Ooh.
So I thought, you know what, I'll play for a couple of days.
And then,
if I feel I've got a level of mastery, then I'll play it. But I felt
otherwise, just back to KO.
Yeah.
Man,
definitely Zen and Enigma is next two things.
Yes. Oh, I'm excited. So people don't know what you're gonna bring to Amsterdam and Bali.
I would say
Maybe
80% Zen,
Oh, okay.
10% Enigma, 10% KO.
KO. Still in the mix.
Yeah.
Heavy hitters. Good stuff, man. Guys, Peng Jun out here. If you guys want to check out him cracking some gold foils, you can follow him over at, what's your page? Your
Foil
YouTube?
Degen.
Foil Degen. Hey, if you guys want to get adopted by him as well, please submit your applications over the 1-2 Juice.
There is a long
We'll
waiting
consider.
list.
It's a long waiting list.
I gotta say.
Yeah, Elliot and I need to jump ahead of the curve, man. Thank you so much, Peng Jun.
Alright, thank you.
Congratulations on today.
you.
Good stuff.
Alright.
Man, what a stellar guy. Peng Jun has been, again, just in the game for about a year now. And he's already up in the semi-finals.
Top 4.
I can't say I've done that.
I can't say
You
I done that?
You have.
No, I've in my first year, what did I achieve? I didn't
In my
achieve
first year, I think I was like,
I
was buying rainbow foil weapons.
my first year. within my first year, I think the best I did was top 8 nationals. I
Hey,
think
that's amazing.
it was good. I didn't win it.
I mean,
Peng Jun in the first year top 4 nationals.
yeah, okay. Well, Peng
That's
Jun's a different breed. Peng
crazy.
Jun's putting in a lot of work.
Yeah, Peng Jun's crazy, man.
Since we got some time, and I know I don't know what time the next round's gonna start, but let's talk about Keith's. I mean, we talked about Keith's deck already.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Rosetta.
You want to know about Rosetta? Okay.
Let's talk about Rosetta for a
Hot
bit.
takes time.
We're gonna. We have to peep this. We have to peep Colin's deck. So this is the Iris deck
Okay.
that he's brought in.
And he's also got Cosmo.
He's
in the
also got
sideboard.
Cosmo. Makes sense. I mean, he's obviously gonna play Iris against Victor, right?
I don't know, man. I don't know
You
what's
don't know?
obvious anymore. After looking at Colin's deck, I don't know what's very obvious
So
anymore.
Colin's packing in a 10,000 year reunion. He got two inline strikes.
Yeah, I mean, just okay, let's look at the list here.
Yeah.
What's interesting for me is that there are a lot of attacks. Like the red count is very high. We've got 3 Waxing Spectres, 2 Waning Vengeances, 3 Phantasmaclasms, 3 Miraging Metamorphs, E-Strikes, CNCs, Battlefront Bastions. Dude, this guy's red count is like stacked.
Bro, he wants to fight.
He wants to punch you in the face.
He comes out swinging, dude.
100%. Like he's even running 2 snags in the sideboard
Yo,
against.
I think that's just like Colin is so ready.
Yeah, he's just playing blue good stuff.
I wouldn't put snag in on myself, but what do I know? I'm not in the finals of nationals.
My favorite part is that there are also 2 passing Mirages in this deck.
Look at him. Look at him.
He's just like Spectra Gaming in this.
He's
in
like,
this
what do
case.
you want to do? How are you gonna pop it?
2 Pierce Realities.
Get out.
He's only running 2 Rage Spectres. Like there's a lot of 2-ofs, right?
I
when you
swear,
notice,
if he
you
could,
notice
he'd
this.
probably run Merciful Retribution as well.
I mean, if I could, I would too, lah. You know, the problem is that we can't.
Interesting that he's running like you mentioned the Vengeful Apparitions in there. No dish rounds on me, that we've seen in a couple of Enigma lists as well. Not wanting to give them the extra one
This
card.
is such a rare thing to see, but like 11 total equipment and weapons.
Yeah.
Right? He's got Gambler's Gloves. He's got AB3.
What is really interesting, dude?
He's got AB3. He's like,
He's got
He's got
not
his
running.
own Vambrace.
He's not running Uphold.
He's running
Right.
Vambrace and Wave.
Oh, dude. And now Rune Gloves.
And now Runes. Like
And Gambler's Gloves.
11 pieces of equipment is a lot of
Yeah,
equipment
yeah.
to pack in.
Yeah.
It means it only leaves you with what? 69 cards.
Yeah, I was going to let you
your-
do the math on that one.
In your nice.
Nice.
Right? Like 69 cards in the main deck and like sideboard options. So not a lot of flexibility in the game
Yeah.
plan, but your equipment is always going to be, a central part of your game plan as well. His blue count is like a flat 38, which
I think, yeah.
I think is probably means he's not changing out a lot of these.
Probably not,
At
yeah.
most, he's running. I don't know. I think you could cut down to like 35 in this list or 36.
Yep.
So
that,
the
like
snags,
stuff like Ripple Away and Snags, right?
yeah, probably the snags are like pretty flexible. In terms of the chi cards or the Mystic Instance, he's running a Drop in the Ocean,
3,
Homage,
4, 5,
Pass
6,
Over, Preserve
7,
Tradition, Rising Sun, Setting Moon, the Sacred Art, and Stir the Pot. So 7 in this list, which I think is a very good amount
Yep.
of Mystic Instance to be running. But yeah, man, what a tight list where he still has space to run 6 of the 0 cost D-Reacts.
Straight up, I respect that. That's mad.
3 Sinks, 3 Fates, 2 Unmovables.
Yeah.
It looks like he's going to go for a very attack-heavy sort of build.
It does feel like it, yeah.
With the option of building like some sort of aura game plan into Victor.
Yeah.
So I don't know how this is going to play out between
Yeah,
him,
very interesting.
him and the Victor later. But we'll see how. There's just so much to be said about this list.
Yeah.
It's more. I think it's a piloting issue.
It really is.
You have to see how he goes for it.
Don't count Keith out because Keith is very disciplined when it comes to dealing with illusions as well.
Every Guardian player has this entire thing about like
Yeah.
illusionists are a nightmare most
Yep.
of the time. So
Yep.
they have to be on their guard at all times.
Yep.
You can't give breathing space. You got to choke them out as fast as possible.
Straight up.
So aggression is probably the name of the game for Keith in this case. Whereas for Colin, it'll be, presenting some, it's very Icelander
Yeah.
in this case,
It's going
right?
to be quite Icelander.
I'm seeing like 7s into 9s.
Throw out
and
sevens, block when you can, ward when you can.
yeah.
It's going to be a very interesting game. Keith and Colin, friends, longtime friends now, coming into the finals of the Malaysia National Championship. If you're joining us for the first time, where have you been all your life? Welcome to 1-2 Juice. We're here down at Invictus Forge hosting this year's Nationals. Amazing place. These guys is where it's at. So many of the players today, they had their first hands and experience with Flesh and Blood here at Invictus Forge as well.
I had a great time. This is the first LGS I visited in my trips to Malaysia. It blew my mind. I was like, this is a big place to play games. And they got a cool wall of cards.
What a set.
Yeah, what a set. And it's in a nice mall too.
It's in a nice mall.
Malaysia is known for their malls. And this is a nice mall.
This is a nice mall.
It's got Taco Bell.
If you guys missed out the first couple of games, our top 8 today had a very interesting, diverse pool of heroes. 2 KOs. We had a Prism. We got a Victor, Zen, 2 News, and 1 Enigma. We're looking at the Enigma and Victor moving into the finals right now.
Can Colin break the first seed curse?
Whoa.
Can he take it all the way home as the first seed?
Exactly. Last year he was there, but Conkbin took the win with Bravo. But this year, it's Enigma.
This year he chose to not lose to Bravo, I think.
He decided, you know what? No more.
I'm not losing to Bravo.
Not here. We are here with Keith and Colin getting ready with their deck just before they're going to kick off the finals. It's high tensions. I'm not sure.
Actually, I don't know. They look calm. They look
very calm. Happening at the same time is actually ProQuest Plus.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, right now.
Wish I could be playing that one, but
Sorry,
excited to see what comes out of ProQuest Plus as well. Lots of great decks in the format.
Woo.
A lot of the news were doing well yesterday, so I'm assuming they've joined in as well to just play it out.
If you were playing ProQuest Plus, what would you play?
I'd be on Enigma.
Okay.
But I have my own list that's
Yeah.
very unlike Colin's. So maybe it's time for me to go and pick his brain afterwards.
I think we got to
I
talk
think a
to
lot
Colin.
of conversations to be had
definitely.
across the dinner table.
It's a crazy day today. If you guys have any questions in the comment section, drop us a question. Give us something to talk about. Just tell us something about what you are up to in life.
Wow.
Yeah.
No,
it doesn't even have to be Flesh and Blood related.
I mean, it's about Flesh and Blood, like the real life.
The real life, because that's important.
So hot takes for Rosetta.
Hot takes for Rosetta, since we got some time.
I had a dream yesterday.
Let's hear it.
I had a dream,
Let's hear it.
James, I'm sorry, I have to say this out loud, but I had a dream of James White yesterday.
Okay,
But it was a proper dream.
Okay, yeah, that's
and
fine.
He said, Elliot, you're 100% correct. Oslo cannot wear shoes.
Wow. So one of Elliot's hot takes, if you cut back to the casting booth, because you got to see our faces for this one before the boys start off, right? Elliot believes that Oslo, the lightning wizard, will have no feet.
No feet.
No feet.
Because look at his picture. He has no feet.
He's a triangle.
He's like a little casket looking guy.
He's quite Wally.
He's quite Wally.
Yeah.
So I think they won't let him wear Storm Striders.
They won't let him wear Storm Striders.
Because he's cool.
Yeah, I think it's...
My hot take.
I think that's pretty good. I think that Oslo... Is his name Oslo?
Oslo. Like OSCILLO.
I just went for an OSLO.
Oslo. That's a place, I think.
I think Oslo's gonna... I don't know, man. It feels weird because I feel like Lightning is always like the wide but not very defensive. But we'll see what it turns out to be.
So, do you have any hot takes from Rosetta?
So, my hot take is that Rosetta Thorn will return.
Yeah.
But it's a weapon that everyone can use. And it's not going to be overpowered.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not going to be overpowered.
It's going to be like Talisha, Lost Prince. Like everyone can use it, right?
Aww.
This one's going to be elemental. Everyone can use it.
Oh, all the elemental buddies can come in.
And it's just going to be mid. It's not being crazy.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
I hope so. I'm just throwing out stuff.
I like, Keith on the business call.
Keith. I'm just checking in with home right now.
Hey, Mom. I made it to the finals.
Hey, guess who made it to the finals, Mom? We out here. Let's shout out to Mom. If you guys
I'm not wasting my time.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not just a card game, Mom.
I'm the finalist.
Oh,
that's exciting. That's exciting.
I mean, if I was in the finals right now, even if I didn't win,
I'd be happy.
I'm a winner in my heart.
To make it all the way to the finals, I think
Crazy.
it's no mean feat.
Definitely.
64 players showed up at the
Crazy
Flesh and Blood Malaysia Nationals 2024.
64.
This is the biggest one you guys have had so far. Yes?
Yeah. And we had more people on the waiting list.
Yeah,
Crazy.
because it's open entry here, but 64 players, it's fully filled. I think next year onwards, they're going to have to do ELO for you guys. The scene is growing here so fast. If you're in Malaysia, you've not checked the game out, but you're interested to learn, come down to Invictus Forge.
Let us know.
People here are just willing to teach
Elliot
all
will
the
fly
time.
down from Singapore to teach you the game.
When I have a business trip, I will definitely be there. And I'm happy to sit down, teach the game, build some cool commoner decks.
Oh, man. Amazing
me
stuff.
and you just love teaching the game. It's just super fun.
It's a great game so far. I mean, and this year has been such a banger for Flesh and Blood. Every set has been Every set has been a heavy
Every
hitter.
set, like dude, even like Part Demisville, these Blitz set boxes.
I need to give myself
so
one of them.
cool,
Crazy
so cool.
stuff.
You can get started up all 3 heroes off the cuff.
Before you decide which hero you want to play,
Just try them
it's a
out.
taster.
We have 3 armory decks scheduled so far. We have KO this year.
Bolton's coming
We've
out
got
next.
a Bolton one coming up,
And
then Azalea.
get out.
Oh
dude.
come on, man! Like easy ways to start this game at a very decent entry price point as well.
Yeah.
So
Also, a quick reminder for everyone to pick up some Tales of Aria
yeah.
before Rosetta
Your
comes
shops
out.
still have them.
Your shops definitely still has them.
Yeah. All right, here we are. We're gonna jump into the game. Keith
Ooh.
Young and Colin Tang in the finals, and I love Keith's tech here. To me, Miller's Grindstone is the perfect weapon of
Forget
choice.
the Civic Steps. We're bringing in Snapdragons, bro.
Yeah, we're going the aggressive play in this case.
I love it.
And Colin has to be very proactive in this game as well. Also, once again, going for that Iris of Reality.
Oh, you know what's coming, bro.
I know, and I'm interested to see who Colin decides to go first. Very likely he wants to go first, so he can maybe
set up some board.
Maybe play a Aura, lay a Spectra, and then Arsenal pass. I think that's very viable.
Keith off to the races with such an intense hand.
Yeah, oof. Starting off with that Crown of Dominion as well. So if he has those gold main estates, they're gonna stack up very fast. With this opener, the moment you draw gold main estate, that's 3 might.
That's
like,
value.
easy, right? Aura Mages, gold token, 3 might.
That Crown of Dominion is wow, what a pick. What a pick coming in.
Okay. So we're starting the Coalescence. We're going to try to strip cards from Keith's hand. This might go into a fatigue matchup, but if not, it's just pass priority, Arsenal pass.
That's right. Colin's okay not having any counters on the Fat Cat for now, because he sees a future where there will be counters on it.
Oh, yeah. And right now, it's all up to Keith to lay down the smackdown.
Let's go, Keith.
We've got that E-Strike in hand.
So you know this is a white turn.
We're going to go 5 go again. I almost guarantee you, if I don't...
you buy me a...
I'll buy you some lunch and maybe a box of
product.
Tales of Aria First Edition.
We'll open it together, bro.
Okay, we'll open it together. Okay, you know what? I'm buying you a Tales of Aria. Congratulations.
So that wasn't an E-Strike because he's coming with a choke slam for 8. Making sure that, that it's just pain to the face.
Keith, why you do this to me, buddy?
Keith, thank you for the Tales of Aria First Edition.
Yeah, sponsored by Elliot.
Thank you. That was crazy. Look at Keith coming in.
Nigel wants me to tapao him some Tales of Aria.
Oh,
okay,
Nigel.
Nigel, you naughty man.
Nigel, we'll get you what we can.
This 8 is huge at the moment. Not a lot of 2 blocks.
Yeah,
in
a bit
Colin's
precarious
hand.
on Colin's side.
So Colin probably has to eat a little bit of damage here.
Don't know if he wants to give up the cat.
He might have no choice but to give up the cat.
Yeah.
That's the biggest point. Like, why I think Enigma is a very fun illusionist to play is because you don't have control over the ward. All you can do is protect them as best as you can from your hand and from your arsenal,
or let them
some
go.
Equipment, or you have no choice but to let them go.
Because the saying, if you love it, let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's
Profound.
Tough stuff.
Luckily, you no camera on me right now because there's
cry?
a tear. There's a tear in my eye.
Yeah, I think this is beautiful. Like this game, too many parallels to real life, man.
Too many parallels. There's a blocking.
Blocking.
That's me blocking
Hey,
all those feelings.
That's mad. That's crazy.
All those feelings.
Colin loving the Fat Cat enough to let it go here.
Yeah. It's going to leak 3 damage, right? Every point of damage in this matchup counts because...
It matters so...
Looks like he's
not today, sir.
Well, I mean, technically, he's still leaking... He's still leaking 1 point of damage where the Wave of Reality will cover it up.
Wow, so no damage going through.
No damage coming through.
Happy looking at 1 Spectral Shield on the turn.
But clearing off 2 cards from the hand.
Very good.
There is a 4 go again and probably into a Spectra here.
Yep, definitely.
The good thing about playing Victor in this case is that 4s are sometimes very worth it to block because you have Test of Strength, you got Trounces. You can get a lot of advantages. If things line up well, Keith is going to be able to test toss and win out a bunch of these clashes, make a bunch of gold main estate, and then the might just stacks.
And then when you have enough gold, you throw a party.
That's just a fact of life.
That's it.
Fact of life.
If you are rich and don't throw parties, you're not that rich.
I'm going to buy a place in Monkiara. Is that the right place?
Dude, that is so the right place.
Okay, can. I'm learning so much from you guys.
You're mad, bro.
So there we go. The first Goldman Estate.
This is very interesting. So Colin opted to play the Pierce Reality because it's a less threatening aura. He still has the Shimmers in hand. He did not play the Shimmers out.
Yes, the Shimmers will bait an
Is
attack.
that intentional?
I think so. And looks like we're going to
It's Goldman.
visit
So
the Goldman Estate.
Let's have a look at the land, see if we can throw a party here.
Yeah, and we're going to make 3 might to start the turn. That's excellent.
Bro, I don't know about you, but this is crazy.
Drawing a card that rouse the Ancients not being able to be played at the moment. But what we can do is we can E-strike for 5.
And clear that aura.
Go again and then clear that aura.
Get out, bro. I don't know about you, that smells like value.
It smells like, I mean, Keith has very little choice. 5 go again. Let's go.
If this was a turn earlier, you wouldn't have owed me a Tales of Aria for
I'm happy to owe you a Tales of Aria.
crazy.
I'm
It's
happy.
crazy.
I'm happy. Hey, no regrets.
5 go again at Colin's face. 4 technically if you're looking at the Spectral Shield on board, right?
Yep. It's on Colin now to be as defensive as possible, protect this board as best as he can. This Bastion, it's just a 3 block at the moment, which is not too bad. But the Vambrace of Determination is what could be very painful to deal with.
Yep. Keith's got 2 cards in hand. Obviously, he's going to be wanting to clear that aura.
There we go.
Discipline play.
Discipline.
Very disciplined.
And that's what you got to do. I think in these matchups, you just have to be as disciplined as possible. There's no reason. You have might next turn.
Quick check on that one. So E-Strike came for 5. He used Bastion that blocks 2+1. And then that Spectral Shield?
8-1.
1. But it was a 5. How come he's still at 40?
You
Should we have taken 1?
Should have been 39.
Should have taken
Math.
1? Hey, we're the judge on this. No? I might be wrong. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, there we are. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. Jeremy can check. Jeremy's
Thanks for being a math guy, bruv.
Thanks, bro.
So over here, we want to try to have another go again turn, if possible. And that's what's going to happen. It's the Rouse the Ancients. Oh my goodness.
He
has to really think about this one.
Yep.
Because Rouse the Ancients will be able to go for some damage and then follow up by hopefully a hammer to the Shimmers.
And if Rouse comes in for 7, it's actually a 10 coming off that 3 might tokens.
Yeah, we take those. We take
those.
Delicious. Oh, I think the problem here is that he has a pummel in hand.
I see.
So that doesn't allow him to play the Rouse the Ancients easily. The best case scenario right now is if Keith can, if he wants to crack a goal for this, to start fishing.
That
right?
is.
He can pitch the pummel and use the Tunic token in this case.
He has to do something because you don't want to let that 3 might tokens go to waste. Not on a turn where you've gone to check out the venue.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's gonna happen. I'm one step ahead of the game.
I see you are a Victor player, sir.
I think I am, and he drew into a test of strength.
Yep, it feels like the correct thing to do. Pitch the pummel, throw out the Tunic, and now he's still stuck with the red card in hand.
Unfortunately, he is not able to capitalize on this at the moment. Very unfortunate draw here for Keith.
Amazing. If you were Colin.
Amazing for Colin.
Amazing
for Colin.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
That cranial is sitting tight. It feels bad to throw out a thump here.
Yeah, I think like this is one of those spots where it might even just be swinging the Miller's Grindstone. For 7.
That's a painful one to play.
Looks like we're just hitting the Shimmers of Silver and passing the turn.
Yeah.
Unfortunate moment for Keith, but I'm glad he kept his eye on the prize. Got to get rid of those Shimmers. Those auras.
I respect that.
When Iris is the name of the game, respect the auras.
You gotta respect it. Every aura is a weapon. Every weapon is 4. Looks like another fat cat has entered the building.
That fat cat would have been disastrous if we left the Shimmers on board.
Exactly. Yep. I think Keith played it perfectly there. Not giving Colin a chance to create a situation where...
Yeah, and he took his outs, right? He used the Tunic resource, I think, where he could. It was necessary. Didn't find the answer, but decided not to be greedy about it as well.
I think that was good.
And look at that. Having to use the Tunic to pitch just to swing for 4 here.
Yep.
And that test of strength, baby, coming in. This is a 5. And into a 0. Looks like we're going for 5. Go again.
Bro, it's party time for Keith. He's made another goal drawing that up again. He's looking at some good stuff right now.
Yeah, 5 go again here.
Man's
is the
eating
play.
well.
And the perfect opportunity, right? Like when you have the go again cards, it feels like there are so many more options for you.
Yeah.
Um,
I think the target after this still has to be Shimmers.
100%.
Right.
What he can do now is he can go 7 go again, 5 go again, into kill Shimmers.
Ooh.
That cat, I hate to say this, but the cat is dying. Yeah.
It truly is. Schrodinger's cat,
Gone.
confirm kill.
Confirm kill.
Yeah, confirm
It's
kill.
not even Schrodinger's anymore, right? Like,
It's just a dead cat right now.
It is just a dead cat.
Keith is having a very good time with his hands, coming up with all the go again attacks. Perfect for what you want to be seeing against an illusionist matchup. So it's very good for him to have a clear board in front of him, and I think he's happy.
He's happy. There's going to be a bunch of, so Colin's going to spend a lot of this turn literally having to block. He's got an unmovable in his hand. 5 go again.
Yep.
Yum in the tum-tum.
Oh, you got me in the tum-tums, bro.
Yeah, and after this, we're very likely...
Would you have blocked the arouse with the unmovable? Or would you keep it for the next turn?
I think you got to keep it in Arsenal because of the overpowers. And you want to... Unmoval's upside for the extra +1 block only comes from Arsenal, right? So I think setting it up is always part of the plan.
Yep. Looks like he's going to have to throw down 2 cards again to the E-Strike before saying goodbye to Shimmers. Fat Cat's chilling out. It's not going to go anywhere, hopefully.
Yeah, but I think the Shimmers is as good as gone.
Yeah. I think Keith is having a very, very happy turn.
And it's not easy for him to block at the moment because he's going to have to give up either the Fat Cat or the Pierce Reality in his hand.
Yeah. And either one's not great.
It's not a great position to be in at the moment. Yeah. Keith showing us that the victors can still make these incredible turns, right? Mm-hmm. We're looking at 12 damage into clearing a Spectra.
Oh my goodness.
5 cards, man. Sometimes the test of strength gets you so much value.
If this was the turn before, it would have been 10 on the rouse, 5 E-Strike, and clear.
And taking 3 in the process. We're going to kill that Shimmers of Silver. That's 1 more Spectra down.
Delicious.
We're not upset about that.
No, even the cat's gone. Yo, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great. Yep. This feels like the correct play from Colin, playing that Vengeful, because there's nothing else on the board. You can play your next Aura as instant speed. It's probably going to be a Haze Bending.
Yeah. Ooh. And this is... so he can play that
unmovable.
Unmovable now. I feel like that's going to be the right play. But even 9 is a huge number to deal with.
Over here, what he could do is play that unmovable, let the ward pop on this one, and then Haze Bending.
He can flash in. He can flash in the. No, he can't get the Spectral.
Oh no, because it destroys before. Understand?
Yeah.
Look at me trying to be a.
It's okay, hey man. Illusionist
I'm trying my best, bro.
Is a class.
It is.
It is one of those classes. It's one of those classes.
State of mind.
Yes. Absolutely.
Gil Bates in the comment section saying that Fab World is sleeping on Malaysian Nets God tier production. Hey, Gil Bates, talent recognizes talent. All right,
game recognized game.
Hey, yo, I just want to say you are God tier production.
He made Microsoft, right? This guy.
Gil Bates.
Yeah.
He made Cross the Mind. Shout out Gil Bates, you the real one.
This unmovable in Arsenal is saved for moments like this.
Oh man,
where this is going to be a pure block 9.
This is know it's time to party.
The question is, are there enough blues? Oh, or in this case, Colin has other plans on his shoulder.
Colin's saying no, I'm not giving up a movable, not yet.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to cover this with the Sink Below in hand, the CNC from hand as well. That's when you blocking 8 still. And still being able to flash out the Pierce Reality and have a blue to swing it for 5.
Yeah. Feels like a good time for everyone. Ooh.
And using that additional so that it basically just negates the ward 1.
Exactly. And
so you're pushing damage.
I like that. I like that there was a 1 float and you had enough to...
You just do whatever it takes
just press it in.
To press, yeah.
Colin content to play a Pierce Reality on his turn.
Yeah, and he's probably just going to swing it for 5. Let's see if there's anything which... an outmuscle in hand for Keith at this moment. Not a bad spot to be in. Probably wants to maybe block 1 card in this case.
How How come Pierce Reality has a counter on it?
Oh, because of what Vengeful Apparition does.
It gives the
Vengeful Apparition says the blue one says when it leaves play, there are no other illusions auras.
Instant with the +1 counter.
If it's a 0,
Get out.
It has to be a 0.
It has to be 0.
It has a +1 counter.
Delicious.
So
Pierce Reality now is a threat to Victor, and Keith's just thinking about his life for a bit. Because he knows he's got a Zealous in hand. He's probably going to clear it out as well. Dude, these are beautiful hands for Keith. Early game, you get it in, try to push the damage in.
Even more so, I think it's his deck choice. Like the way he chose to build it
Definitely.
was he knew that Enigma might have been a tougher matchup.
Yep.
So his deck is tailored in a way
I love that.
to go wide
Yep,
and to at
with
least
that.
build a lot of pressure.
We've not even
against
seen the
Enigma.
out muscles and everything. Yeah.
The out muscles are pretty solid in this case.
This guy is
Knowing, I mean, Keith probably knows what Colin's deck is like already.
Yes.
So the out muscles become a bit of a risk, but a necessary risk in this case.
You gotta have it, yeah. Because there's other Enigmas out in the field, and you want to make sure that it's a good game into them as well.
Yeah. It's going to be Tunic on 3 after this. So I think the bigger question is, does he have enough to
Pummel that Zealous?
swing? You could Zealous pummel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
You-
it's
it's
a
a
thing.
naughty thing to do, but you know.
It's a thing you could
It's a
do.
thing.
Yeah.
What's in Keith's arsenal again? Do you remember? Was it E-Strike? No.
No. I think it's. I'm trying to think of the name. I can't remember.
Yeah. All good. Tough stuff, bro.
Tough stuff. Learning new stuff.
I love seeing the fact that, you know, Colin's also being very disciplined. Not trying to
This
be
is a very
greedy.
disciplined play for sure.
Yeah. Both players know what each other's deck does.
And just look at that. Pitching this for the next cycle. Because this game can go pretty long. And for finals,
yeah.
I'm
This is the kind of game I want to see for a final.
hype.
Not in like round 1, day 1, bro.
No. This is an exciting finals to watch. Sigil, another goal main estate when your Tunic is on 3.
And he's at 2
You
goals.
know what it is.
Oh, bruv.
You know what it is.
Oh, man. Squeeze me 6 times, bro. That's crazy.
Okay, squeezing in progress.
Looks like the third fat cat has made its way into the field.
Yeah, and
It's been quite... I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, from a value standpoint, it's not the greatest that these cats have no counters on them. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
yeah, no, and it's kind of thing where we're gonna see Colin go from a 4 into a 9, I believe, with the Phantasmaclasm.
Yep.
So
That's where
it's definitely going to be able to be popped.
Oh, well.
Now the
but
question is,
which cranial do you want?
which cranial do you want?
Yeah.
And sinking that gold main
Oh.
estate is probably the best
Yeah,
option here.
I think that's the correct thing to do because you know you're not going to pop that one.
Yeah. Lots of things that
Oh,
that
nice.
Keith can do, but easy popper against this 9. We will be able to see Keith send in whatever is in his arsenal, still gain 3 health from the sigil,
Delicious.
and just go face.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful time to be alive for Keith.
Face is the play. Oh, Zealous! Okay, so
Zim Zam Zalabeam.
that's why he didn't need to keep that Zealous from earlier on. He
It's
could pitch
alright.
it down. This 5 goal again is actually disgusting, and the fact that here's the thing about Illusionist: when you have no Spectre on board, everything is face to the place,
You have to.
right? We're out of the Dromite era where you had to punch dragons.
No.
Now it's just like I have only one target:
Yeah. And
face or
it's-
Spectra.
And it's your face.
Yeah, it's your
Enigma,
face.
right?
Face.
And whether your face is the usual art or the Japanese,
It's still the same
and
face
then
to
it's
punch.
the same face I'm punching today.
Yeah, exactly.
Calling out
Victor
here,
does
man.
not discriminate. He just
Victor,
punches faces.
Victor sees value in money. That's it.
Yeah.
Zero discrimination.
This is all about getting the bounty.
Yeah. Hey, at the end of the day,
And there is a big bounty. I mean, for
Oh.
today's first prize winner is gonna walk home happy, man.
with what? With too much money.
I think it's like maybe 2,000 US.
Oh, mate,
I think so.
that's delicious.
It is delicious and a gold foil.
Straight
and
up.
More
And-
importantly, the prestige.
The prestige, the title that you will wear for a year.
The fourth.
Oh, the
fourth national champion here.
Man, I
Oh,
don't know about you.
you guys have 4 national champions.
Hey, yo, how many you have?
4. 3,
Five.
3.
Huh? Because next week is the 4th.
Hey, no, we've only had. Oh, next week's our 3rd. It was third.
Okay. Well, you guys got to buck up.
Yeah, because we missed 1 year.
Understand.
You guys have more years than us.
Well, you know what they say when it comes to the fourth, right? The fourth Hokage is always the best.
The fourth Hokage. Actually, that was my favorite Hokage.
Yeah,
honestly.
truly.
Yeah.
So correction from our stream manager and producer Jeremy says it's actually 1.2 thousand USD.
Oh, thanks, Jeremy.
But I just want to let you guys know, in Malaysian ringgit,
that's
a lot of
that's
money
a whole
anyway.
Proton saga.
Bro, okay, take it easy. It's not that much, bro.
Oh, is it?
No, actually it is. You know what? No. The Proton Sagas are actually not that cheap.
No, that's so cool. You can buy a car, dude.
You could probably buy a second-hand car.
I want a Proton Saga.
Oh, Rage Spectre coming out into the field, doing the Lord's work.
So this is where the Iris of Reality, like, it's less powerful in that sense because you're using a 3-card hand to swing for 4, right? 3 card for 4, not fantastic, and in the end it will only ward for 1.
Yeah.
So Rage Spectre, a necessary evil because it still wards 6 on your turn against the wizards. You still want that.
And it's a blue block 3.
And it's a blue block 3.
And it's our spoiler card.
And it's our spoiler card.
One of my favorite teasers that we made. That review.
That was such a fun one.
That was a fun one to make.
If you guys haven't seen it, please go check it out because we worked pretty hard on that.
Yo, we recorded it 4 different places, bro.
Yeah. And like there were lights, there was scripting.
Lights. Oh, crazy.
I like that. This Rage Spectre, however, really just he went 3 card. Oh, I guess it says 4 card 8, which is like pretty meh, I guess.
Hey, is DM Amada in the chat? Love these 2 voices. Been watching it all day. Hey, shout out to you, Mr. Steven Kukas.
Thank you so much.
We
Steven.
miss you. We love you. I can't wait to see your face, bro.
Yeah, man. I really want to see his face.
I miss him, bro.
I do. I miss him too.
DM Amada is.
Oh no!
I watch this stuff all the time.
This is
where it's at.
This is an intense spot for Keith, but Colin has a phantasmaclasm in his head.
Oh.
So this thing's gonna be blocked unless he can pummel.
Okay, so I feel the situation now allows him to pummel because he's got a float. He's got one float, and then there's a tuning as well. That puts him in a very good position to Arsenal. Well, he's already got an Arsenal, so Sing Below's also there in case he wants to do anything.
But if once this Phantasmaclasm is blocked, or blocks out muscle, and Keith has no response,
but
he's IPing himself.
But realistically, the good thing about it here is even if it was a go again, he'd have to empty his entire hand to swing the hammer. So I'd pummel.
Look at that. Yeah, blocking.
Let's go, Keith.
Oh my goodness.
Delicious.
Not stopping the turn.
Delicious.
And dropping Colin's hand here
Delicious.
is massive.
I don't know about y'all, but Keith he moonlights as a chef. And right here,
he's cooking.
Right now, this man's cooking.
Yeah,
right?
I can smell the steam.
Oh my goodness, absolutely crazy. Hey, shout out to our amazing community family. We got DM Amanda in the chat. TCG Talk, you are the best. New Jersey Demo, been watching over the weekend from Australia. Absolutely entertaining and been so fun. You are absolutely entertaining and been so fun.
And this, wow, being forced to use the unmovable here is actually
it hurts me.
It hurts me because he's over blocking by so much.
That's like a
and then playing the sigil. Playing the sigil.
Keith came out of that scuffle happy, contented, and 3 life extra.
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all, but that nasty.
So now what Keith needs is another go again piece, which he doesn't have, unfortunately, or at least I don't see one at the moment.
Yep.
But more importantly, he's got to clear that haze bending right now.
Colin knows that right now Keith is gonna be very disciplined when he doesn't have the attacks, and so that's why Colin's gonna try to buy himself as much time as he can, either putting boards down, putting stuff at board, or attacking.
Yeah. Right. That's what he's got to do.
TCG Therapy is asking who are they and why they are so handsome. Keith and Colin over here with the.
Why are they so handsome?
Actually, these guys are slightly too handsome for their own good.
Yeah. You can't tell if you are praising them because of their great deck play.
Yeah. Or they're just visually appealing.
Yeah. It's a problem that handsome people have.
We wouldn't know.
I never know that.
Yeah, no, we're just we're cute, but we're not like handsome.
That's why we do stand up on the side.
That's why we do stand up.
Because the faces are
it's
just
easier.
Comedy.
You just laugh at me.
It's easier to laugh at us.
It's easier,
you know what I mean? But I will never laugh at Colin. Look at him.
Look at Colin and Keith. These guys, Malaysia Nationals finals right now.
Yeah, man.
Absolute masterclass of play. Rage Spectre coming in. He's blocking with that test of strength.
Yep. And this is one of those things where you are kind of disincentivized to pop.
Yeah, he's gonna let that slide.
eating 7 here is not the worst. I
Not
mean,
too bad because I think there was another sigil in hand. No, it's a choke slam. I have cataract. No, it could be is it a sigil? Hey, yo, straight up, sometimes I think I have cataract.
but I definitely have. So I'm relying on you at the moment, honestly.
Ivan Smith, Mingy plays no you from Arsenal. Ivan, you are the Arsenal. And I'm not passing on you, bro. So much fab tonight. Is that Uncle Roger? Uncle Roger? Whoa, wait.
Whoa. Who's Uncle
Oh,
Roger?
I feel that one was slightly No, I don't know. That was racially charged. I'm not sure. I'm going to let that slide, TY. I'll let that slide. If not, I'll call the cops on you, man. Uncle Roger, that's mad, bro.
Is it easy to call the cops here in Malaysia?
Yeah, quite easy. I feel like they're constantly lurking.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm excited, man.
What about Singapore? Like, you guys get
that's
cops
easy.
often?
Very easy, very easy.
I feel like
calling them over is easy.
Calling them over is,
Yeah, I mean, they're a nice bunch of folks.
Yeah. Malaysia,
I see.
yeah. You can call them, but...
Whether they show
Hey,
up.
back to Colin. Talking about Colin, let's talk about Colin.
This choke slam coming in for 8 at the moment. Pitching down the sigil,
This
man.
is crazy. TY, oh my bad. TY, you know what?
We're having fun times.
We had a
here.
good time. And thanks for calling yourself out, oh my bad. It's okay, bro. It's alright. It's all love. It's all love.
It's all love. This
All love.
8 choke slam is not the turn that I think Keith was looking for, but it's the best you can do. When you don't have the go white turns, go top.
Definitely. Yeah.
And choosing to pitch down the sigil.
Yeah.
To me, that's an interesting one.
He knows.
He kind of needed to. He wants to keep another valuable card for the Arsenal.
Yeah.
Probably something to use a little bit later on. I think it's a Zealous, actually.
Yeah. I think that's the key cards you want to be having.
Yeah,
Not
so
to just throw it at face, but clear stuff.
The Zealous turns are best when you see a Spectra on board, right? So you're going a bit for face, then a bit on the clearing. A bit of face, a bit of clearing. Because when you're going for face, Colin is incentivized to block. When you're going for Spectras only, it's like you're giving Colin a full grip.
Exactly.
And you don't want that to happen.
So Colin right now opting to block a little bit from his hand.
Yeah.
Chokes coming in for 8. Ward 2 on his side with the Spectral Shield and Rage Spectre.
Yeah.
It's great. Battlefront Bastion doing so much work this weekend.
Well, I mean, it's a red Battlefront Bastion, so there are a few ways to think about this.
Yeah.
One, yes, it's a pseudo 3 block, but on the other hand, Colin's also loses some gas.
Oh yeah.
Right? On the Iris plan, these attacks are gas attacks.
Correct. Yes. So you wanna swing like a
You want to be like 4 goal gain to 7.
and then the
you know
7.
what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the Icelander way most of the time.
That's pretty good. Colin Manila, August 16 to 18. You guys crack me up, man. Yo, man.
I hope Colin plays. I mean, Colin plays a lot of fab here in Malaysia,
he does,
right?
he does.
And he's such a good player in his own right. So I know. I hope that he wins the entire thing. I mean, my personal bet here is.
I think it's because he's also an enigma. That's why
you're
you're like.
right. Right. Learning so much. And that looks like the sacred art in his hand. So just playing the snag for funsies.
For funsies.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You see? That's good there. Like Keith is like, oh, yeah, I wasn't gonna pump on your turn. But that's the kind of stuff that Enigma can do. Like even when there's nothing, something can happen.
Yeah, but this is also not I guess this is also the same value as he would have done if this was Cosmo.
Yeah, 100%.
It would have been 2 into 2. This is just a 4.
Yep.
We have a Trounce that's coming in, which
ooh, that
singing at 10,000 years here is huge actually.
it is pretty big.
And it looks like Keith is going to win the Trounce.
That's surprising.
Amazing. I'm in a deck full of power 7s on Colin's side,
Then good
winning
job,
a Trounce is huge.
Yeah, it is.
And drawing a blue in this case and having this Metamorph, you can safely pop it now.
Yeah,
you don't feel bad. You don't feel bad about popping it.
Yeah. Coming with a 7. Keith looking at it, just thinking about which one I want to throw around to pop this bad boy. He's obviously not going to take 7.
Yeah, and with Tunic coming up to 3, guess what? He has another gold main estate in his hand right now.
Oh, hey, I don't know about y'all, but you know, earlier on in the stream, we said if you have money, you throw parties.
Yeah. Mon Kiara, here we come.
Keith is sitting on 3 pieces of gold.
He's going to sell 4.
There's more gold than most of us in a lifetime.
I don't have gold. Do you have gold?
I have gold fillings. I don't have gold fillings.
I don't have gold fillings
I have
either.
no money to go and fill my...
I don't have a gold crayon, bro. That's
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to spell gold.
My Microsoft Paint does not even have gold.
It's crazy that you're using
That's
Microsoft Paint.
Wait, you don't?
Wait,
Wait, what?
What?
You're telling me you don't use Internet Explorer?
If you guys are joining in, you are now watching the finals of the Malaysia National Championship. It's Keith on Victor against Colin on Enigma. Both of these players, longtime friends, amazing players in their own right. And it's just an absolute treat to watch a heavy hitter hero go against a Miss Vale hero.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
So he used the vigor that he won from the trounce,
Yep.
played out the Goldman estate, and then now he's gonna make 4 more might.
Yeah. Did he ripple that?
Yeah, he rippled it, so you only make one. You make one less might.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah,
But hey, 3 is still a lot.
3 is
Three's
still
company.
a lot, and this is a zealous for 6.
Straight
go
up.
again.
Straight up. That is in many languages. That's nasty.
That's nasty, and
Yeah.
we are gonna actually see this 6, and then into a CNC.
Oh, hey, that's nasty.
If Colin is thinking about like putting
Blocking this one?
yeah, blocking this one,
Colin,
this is gonna
hey,
be tough.
surprise, Colin.
Command and conquer, knock in.
Crazy
Crazy times.
times.
Hey, why haven't we casted more sooner together?
Yo,
man?
it's whack, man.
It's
Honestly,
whack, eh?
LSS, y'all know what to do, man.
Calling
Yo,
Manila.
Yeah,
You should
Colin
Colin
Manila.
Manila.
You gotta get Colin into Manila, then get us to cast him, man.
We got the insights.
It's crazy.
For Colin.
You're not even ready for what we have to say, man.
So just letting go.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? I'll take the damage. I'm still got a life lead, so it's okay.
This game started pretty slow, but look at the life totals.
Yeah.
We're at 15 to 19,
Yeah.
20. Yeah, 15 to 19 at the moment. There is no Spectra on board.
Ooh,
So
interesting. Yeah.
we're going for the long game.
Yeah.
We're gonna send, and because we won the clash earlier on.
Yeah,
so,
so you have no reason to get
we-
nasty.
We're ready. We're ready.
And Colin didn't have anything in Arsenal, so Keith was less incentivized to do that.
Yeah.
Ooh, waning,
Using that tunic counter to play the waning vengeance. So now you can at least swing for 4 on
like it.
his turn. Hoping that maybe there's a trounce,
I
a
love
test
it.
toss.
You see,
Here we go. It's
split
test toss
second
time.
decision. Ooh, okay, he won the first one.
That's really good. And setting a Mystic instant down in this
Sigil.
case.
Ooh,
Yep, he's
Wow.
gonna crack his own.
he's
Put
gonna
that
get
sigil
it.
down
He's
and-
gonna Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Colin, you just made yourself $1 in gold.
Congratulations, Keith. You,
1 might and with
You've
vigor.
gotten back your gold and you've drawn up a naughty card. I think it's a good time for Keith, man.
It feels really, really good in this
This
case.
is a masterclass Guardian play. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely. I just feel like he's in the driver's seat at the
He
moment,
really is.
right?
Definitely.
There's just so much he's able to do. Hopefully there's a go again card. If not, he has Snapdragons.
Oh, I didn't want to say that.
There's a
didn't-
rouse in his arsenal.
Oh.
There's a rouse.
Truly.
Okay.
I mean, this is oh my sweetness.
He's not even showing the spinal crush
He's
yet,
not even.
because he's like,
Right.
I'm gonna be very, very quiet.
Bruv, he's got a vigor token. He's got a might token. Victor is rolling in the riches right now.
11 go again.
11 rouse the ancients.
11 go again. And when you're drawing manifestations,
Mate.
you've got these like
Mate,
no block cards in your hand.
yo, this
It's
is
tiring.
This is the day.
This is the day.
This is the day.
He has to give up the Traverse here defensively.
He
This
has
is an
to.
offensive kind of like.
Has he
gameplay.
transcended?
He's transcended
Okay.
with the sacred art.
Okay, yes.
Yes, yeah.
I
He
don't
snagged
remember
into
it.
Yeah, I
Damn.
Colin better remember this
Yo.
one, man. This is crazy. Crazy
That's
town.
crazy. This is crazy. Oh, this is crazy town. 11 rows is, I think, by far the nastiest thing we've seen on the table today.
This is violent. This is violent.
This is violence, straight up.
I love violence.
Oh, truly.
This game is so warm. Like the community is so warm and welcoming.
Yeah.
But the game itself,
Oh,
violent.
don't even talk about it, bro. Sometimes people get just like angry thinking about it, bro.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you gotta try our new game, Flesh and Blood. It's so fun. Everyone's very nice.
It's
And at the
just-
table,
yeah.
I'm gonna crush you.
Yeah.
11, go again.
I mean, if you have a cut, it says spinal crush, right?
Yeah.
That's permanent damage,
And you smile on your face.
And you smell like, hey, just a 9. No go again.
So let's see what or what Colin's gonna respond with. I think he's gonna need to.
Great Spectre, blocking that out. Is that's a block, right? Not a playing out. Yeah, he's blocking it. for
Yeah,
three.
he signed on the blocks. He hasn't searched for the.
The
He hasn't searched for the chi
There
yet,
it
so
is.
still
Chi's out.
deciding on the blocks.
Just haven't looked through the rest of his deck. Keith is happy to wait.
Yeah, Keith is happy playing the long game over here. The scary part though is that
Ooh.
the Vambrace here is
This
just
guy.
prime.
This guy is using like such. Keith is so good at the resource. Like he's using every ounce of it to the best of its ability. That Vigor coming in made sure that the Vambrace was going to go the extra mile as well.
Yeah.
Ward is,
So blocking here for a total of 8 damage. So still taking 4 points of damage because of Vambrace.
Yeah, remember when Vambrace came out, people were like, oh, lame.
Oh, and now it's
No
like...
one's saying that now.
No one's saying that now.
No one's saying
Spinal
that.
Crush is gonna be massive.
Good morning, good evening, good night. Keith has just presented 21 damage with the Vambrace.
And the issue here is, if Colin thought he was going to go for a big turn, it's going to be stopped in its tracks by one. What wins? One Spinal Crush? Or a bunch of blues? A bunch of little minty blues.
When you have a broken back, there's not much you can do.
Hey, no,
Yeah.
my grandmother knows that pretty well. Bro.
Hey, yo, that's shout out, Grandma.
Shout out, Grandma.
What
Hope
up?
you're doing well in Singapore.
Yeah, she's doing all right. Graham Tan, hello, huge fan. Hey, Graham, happy to see you watching the Nationals. If you want to learn, please come on over to Invictus Forge at Tropicana Gardens Mall. Hey, it's a party.
Yeah, right here in Petaling Jaya.
Yeah, it's not actually Kuala Lumpur, but whatever.
I mean, more or less, right?
It is.
I heard the line is very thin.
The line
between
is
Selangor and KL.
Super.
Yeah. It's like you can drive for a bit and suddenly it's like you're in Selangor. It's like, wait,
welcome. And then
when
you
did I
make
know?
a U-turn in your back. Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy, man. God, I love this place.
Right now, Colin's looking at his cards and his life totals. And it's a tough time.
Yeah, because he has to kind of block with something here.
Yeah.
And he's thinking, do I just play this Manifestations as a block 4?
As a what?
Yeah, because
Feels like the correct thing to do, to be honest.
he has to block 7
Nicely
here.
done. Nicely done. Yeah.
But that's still a lot of you're giving up, right?
Yep.
Because on your next turn, what he's gonna do is probably just transcend with the Passover.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe just play out make his Spectral Shield.
Yeah.
And then swingies.
Yeah. I mean, it's all right.
Yeah, but giving up this Mirror Guy, a full defensive turn being asked for, and bringing the life totals ever so close.
Yeah.
This, I feel like the Cosmo game plan tends to be a lot easier in that regard.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you're going wide a lot. You
Yeah.
don't have to hold that many cards. But the Iris build here, getting it really, really close. So we're back to a 2-card hand, and Keith drawing up. Looks like, making that Spectral Shield. We're going to swing for 5 here.
Counter, yep.
But with no spec... Oh, no. Just making it and passing the turn.
Colin,
really
You-
showing us patience.
Yo, Colin, I watch you play and it makes me wonder if I even understand this game.
Yeah, no, sometimes I've really got to question myself, like, what is
Wow.
it that they're trying to do here?
Well, he's sitting comfortable. He's got a plan.
He has a plan.
He is the man.
I believe. Oh, he has a plan.
Truly.
Killing that passing Mirage.
Oh, look at Keith not being greedy with the life totals down. He could go for broke, but no. He says, I will clear that naughty bending of haze.
And really such a good hand in this case.
Truly.
Drawing up into Test of Strength with the Golden Sun in hand as well.
Oh, dude. He's got enough gold to pump that Golden Sun to 50, bro.
Wow.
But that's not how it works, right?
That's not how the game works.
Understand.
Yeah.
Understand.
He needs to visit home first. Go
Yes.
back to the Goldman estate.
Yep.
Pick up some might tokens.
Pick up a
from
few
Daddy.
more. And then that's 50.
Yes.
That's still not 50.
That's maybe sometimes. Depends on how much gold you made.
Oh, man.
But probably not that much.
I think the Crown of Dominion coming into the game was insane.
He chose the right card.
He's one of the naughtiest victors around.
Naughtiest
Yeah,
victors.
he really is.
Yeah.
I like his equipment suite. I like what he's packing into the deck. I love the way he folds his arms. I think Keith is one of the standout players of this weekend.
He's royal. Yeah.
He's royal.
So hoping to draw a blue here. I think he found an unmovable, unfortunately, from
Not the
Rising
worst.
Sun Setting Moon.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not the worst thing to have.
Yeah, the
when
thing
you're
is
at
that
13
he's
life.
probably only going to be swinging for 8 or, I guess 9 or 10 this turn, depending.
Yeah.
Actually, 11 is also possible, but
Not the worst.
Not the worst. In this case, there's a lot of stuff that
Yep.
that
So that's coming in for six.
Yeah,
six
the
and
6 go
5.
again. So we're gonna
It's not the worst.
see how Keith responds to this. It is getting very, very tight.
Yeah, knowing Keith, he's gonna be very happy to block that out. Try to get a goal and a card. CNC with a nicely done. Another piece of gold. If he manages to pull off a Goldman estate here,
It's making 5 might for a subsequent turn.
all I'm saying is that he has enough money right now to legally hire Neo over to his place to perform.
Yeah, but this is a tough spot because now
Yeah.
he has no choice but to crack open this. It's either take 7 here.
Yeah.
Which puts you in a very.
Yep. So he's. Wow.
Amazing.
Wow.
Amazing.
Hey, yo, Keith out here taking no prisoners, man.
Yeah, that Sink Below coming in really clutch. Giving up that Aurum Aegis. You have enough gold. You don't need an Aurum Aegis.
He's got enough. He doesn't need a...
How much money does one man need?
Too much.
Right, Elon? Okay, so...
Oh, wait. Wow.
Tunic at 3. We've got the Snapdragons still available.
So he's pitched for a gold because he knows what's on top.
Yeah, finding this Macho Grande. He can continue to crack gold if he wanted to as well. Like, this is not a bad spot to be in.
He's out here.
Yeah, because you can always CNC Snapdragons into something else if you wanted to.
You can't Snapdragon CNC.
Well, you can't Snapdragon CNC because it does cost 1.
Yes.
Yeah,
cost 1 to 0.
1 to 0, yeah.
You can Snapdragons a Macho Grande,
You
though. If you cover the cost?
No.
If you cover the cost, I think you can.
Yeah.
Look at him over pitching the world.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's actually just
right.
there. Yeah,
it's just right. He's just counting the resources.
It's 8 Dom, and Colin's got to make a decision. And the decision is, do I want to make more wards, or do I take it? Because right now he's got ward 3.
This is definitely the right play. Pulling up the Macho Grande felt like the best option at the moment.
Yeah.
He could have also launched the Golden Sun.
Definitely. I think that could have been an option as well.
But, if there are D-Reacts in Colin's hand, then it covers it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Macho Grande is one of those cards that you don't really want to play, but when you do play it right, it makes a lot of sense.
It does. So I think this is a really good spot for Keith. Like, he's finding these outs.
Yeah.
He's pushing the deck to its limits.
Yeah.
Making sure that he's controlling the board as best as he can.
I agree, 100%. I think the only way for a Guardian to win an Illusionist is if you keep applying constant pressure. And that's what Keith has been doing since turn 1. Constantly.
He knew the game plan. He gave very little incremental value for Colin. Look at the way he deals with Spectra, right? The Spectra wards never stuck for more than a turn.
I love it.
It's like never.
That's the real gameplay.
If I had to choose between attacking you versus killing one Spectra,
I'll take the Spectra. Yep.
This 8 Dominate feeling mighty spicy right now.
It's crazy. And this again could still be anyone's game.
It could still be anyone's game.
This is the kind of finals you want to be watching, man. If you're not watching this, number one, then obviously you're not listening to this because you're not watching this.
Yeah.
But
if you're watching the VOD, then like,
I think like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah. This is a really fun one. Using that Vambrace from the Tunic counter.
What a naughty man. He's clearing something out.
We are pushing damage.
He's clearing something out, bro.
Yeah, it's just straight up pushing damage the whole way.
Keith has been on fire today. Coming in with the Battlefront Bastion for 7.
And that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, sometimes you need these things. The Trounce! Oh, come on, man. The Trounce is
perfect timing,
so
bro.
clutch here.
So perfect timing, dude.
Giving up one of his Golden Suns in this case.
Dropping 2 cards. Dropping 2 cards is the correct thing to do, bro.
Oh, 100%. Now it's a matter of like, if he wins this Trounce...
Merry Christmas, first one.
He has many more options.
So first one, he's won. Second
Thunk?
one?
If he wins this Thunk, he gets a Might token?
Hey, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You get a gold and a Might. Oh my goodness, bro.
Well, I hope... So it's 2 Might tokens.
Yes.
1 Vigor.
Oh, yes.
From the Trounce.
Get out. Get out. Like right now, we need to pack our bags.
My favorite movie.
And evacuate. Get out.
I love that movie.
I've never watched Get Out.
Hey, you need to watch Get Out.
I'm so sorry. I need to watch Get Out.
You need to watch Get Out. Us and Nope.
Okay.
The trilogy.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Okay, so this is a E-Strike
for 7 gold.
It could be 9.
Hey, yeah, dude, he could because he's got skills. And this is the time to pop skills.
Yeah.
There's nothing else in your deck besides this that you want to be... yeah.
It should be 9, I believe, not 8. But unless it's... No, it should be 9. If it's 7... If it's 7... 7 plus 2, right? He won a Thunk and he won a...
Did he forget that the Thunk gives you 1 more Might?
No. He definitely pulled out the Might just now. But I don't know.
So from Trounce, it's Might, Vigor, and... Hey, no.
No,
and gold.
It's Might, Vigor, and gold.
Yeah.
And then Thunk wins and you get 1 plus 1.
So I think he might have forgotten something there.
That's okay.
It's alright. The boy's out and having fun.
So that was a turn. We completely used the Snapdragons to gain huge tempo.
Yeah. Hey.
Right?
It's alright. It's all good in the head. Yeah. It's alright. I think onus is on the players to remember their triggers. And it's alright. Sometimes you forget it.
This pummel also going to be very, very sneaky.
this could be it. This could be a very
because we
interesting...
have an overpower that could come in, depending on whether we're on a crack goal to find the Zealous. We know that there's a Zealous on the stack here.
Keep finding another Macho Grande, wondering if he made the right choice here. I think it's fine. I think he's off to the races. Colin's sitting tight. He's still got a game plan. He's still got some good cards in his hand.
Unfortunately, I think Keith's position, he needs a go again card.
He does.
Otherwise,
it's a little tough.
Otherwise, if clearing the haze bending still leaves an aura behind. So in this case, sending that damage through and trying to steal cards away so that he can't activate
exactly
the haze bending might be the right choice.
Feels like it is, especially
if you can steal 2 cards from Colin's hand right now, and maybe pummel from there.
Ooh,
it's like
delish.
Yeah, and if Colin 3 card blocks this,
you sit tight and wait.
It's a bad turn.
Okay. Coming in with the pummel, bring it up to 13 damage. Can Colin do anything to cover up the rest of this damage?
Yeah, he has a Fate Foreseen in his hand here. So that's still going to be very helpful, but it won't stop the fact that he has to drop a card.
It's going to drop the card. I feel like it is quite important to preserve a bit of life here. But that being said, you have to attack or do something on your turn with that haze bending, man.
Yeah, so either way, he's kind of in a bad spot. If you Fate Foreseen here, you still drop the card. You can't swing the haze bending.
Yeah. Oh, looks like he's opting to block with that 4.
Yep. So he's still gonna take 3 damage, or maybe he might and he has to drop that 1 card from his hand. Which is the blue that he was hoping to keep.
Yeah. And I think Keith is happy with that one. That actually was pretty good.
If Keith can keep doing this.
Keith now on 3.
That Goldman estate coming back off the top, but is
Let's
it enough?
make some gold, baby. Bad boys out now.
And the Zealous Belting's in hand. The Rouse is in hand.
Get out. Like someone needs to get out.
Yeah.
Someone actually.
My favorite movie.
Yes.
I hope that's been clear.
Oh yeah.
That's been made clear.
Is that the movie that you like? Get Out?
Yeah, and nope.
No, nope.
And someone's going to be noped today.
Oh,
all right.
Man,
one of them's going to be a winner. It's going to take this all the way home.
This is crazy, dude.
At this point in time, where Enigma's at 7 life, that Spectra can be ignored, right?
Yes.
Like, he's not getting any value if you have no cards in hand.
Exactly.
And that's the Iris problem sometimes.
That's true, yeah. Because, for Colin to make haze bending worth, he's got to play something else.
Exactly.
Let it pop.
Exactly. So this blocking 5 matters so much because there could still be 1 more pummel.
And the bad thing about the Enigma deck right now is, let's be honest, he's going to start drawing into a lot of no blocks.
We saw a lot of no blocks being sunk down from the trounces.
Right now, he's got a mirror guy
in hand. He's got a mirror guy
and a transcend card, I think.
Yeah, I think that's preserved tradition and a hold the line.
Ooh, so he's opting to throw out hold the line first, taking 3 damage.
Yeah, so bringing him all the way down to 4 health.
This is getting crazy, bruh. Is he clearing it? No, he's going to face. It's face time.
He has to go to the face in this case because Colin only has 1 option at the moment. Either block the tunic and go down to 1 or play the unmovable from hand.
He has opted.
So, or he can make a shield and go down to 1 still. Right? There are all these small little things he can do to try to preserve himself, and hopefully that also means that Colin can push a little bit back, just inch a little bit back into the game.
Yeah.
Keith is so close to that finish line.
He's doing some magic right now, dude.
Yeah. When I thought that, this matchup was gonna be
hey, I'm gonna be honest, when we started the stream, we were like, oh, I think we all know how this game's gonna go.
Yeah. Or at least I knew that Enigma here would have some level of advantage if they can play down the board. But Keith has been so methodical. His deck build so darn good. And so getting rid of the mirror guy and going to Arsenal the unmovable.
Hey, yo, that was amazing play by Colin. Good job on that one.
Yeah. So getting to keep this hand, gonna redraw back up. Now the only scary part is if there is more go again cards.
Yeah, and that's the case because Keith does have a Rouse the Ancient with 4 Might tokens.
Yeah, and what's scary is that I think he's going to try to play the Macho Grande here, but the unmovable and Arsenal clutch.
Yep, that's it's going to be a very interesting turn here.
Yeah, it really depends on what's in Keith's arsenal at the moment. A lot of information that we can't really see. Colin drew a Chi again, which is kind of the scary thing. Colin's deck also precariously quite low.
Oh yeah,
There's a number of
That's
cards.
It's very interesting. I think Victor is getting a lot of value from stuffing his deck to the brim.
Just choo.
Choo.
Yeah. It's like your house at the moment, right? Like
Right
it's
now, bro,
like
just-
too many things in the house.
Dude, there's too many things in the house.
Damn, man.
Speaking of the house, I actually need to find little boy's room soon.
I know.
But it's gripping.
But this game is like
This game-
it's holding me
Dude,
right
I will.
by the cajoons.
Oh man, you know what? This will be the game that I remember I pee my pants.
And what a worthwhile one to
Absolutely. If you guys are watching, tuning
Here
in
we
now,
go.
this is it.
10. Oh no, 11 go again once
11
again.
go again on Collins.
This is
Enigma.
bad. Like drawing through 2 chi cards in hand.
Oh, that's a no
He
block, no
might
block.
not be able to block finish everything.
I don't think he's gonna block Abel. Like I can't even English. I can't even English properly.
What
right
what
now.
is he has to throw that unmovable from Arsenal and still deal with something from the hand after this.
He's not block able.
He's not block able.
He truly is not block able.
Oh no. So playing the unmovable from hand and showing the chi card
Oh,
is
Lord.
gonna be absolutely devastating.
Okay. Well, he's still in the game,
No, he still is, but
but I don't know for how long more because Keith has a follow up to this.
yeah,
Keith
11.
is saying, hey, you know what? I've actually got one more piece. And you know, oh, so disciplined. I'm going to be honest with you. I was going to pitch for goal and try to find a four cost attack to swing at his face.
Yeah. So this
Crazy.
Fate Foreseen will come in to block it out. Colin also having a very good clutch hand
Yep.
here
Very.
to stop everything out. But it also means on the
Yep.
reverse turn, a Fate Foreseen, Keith has a sink below in
Yes,
Arsenal.
ready to filter out.
Ready to
I think
filter out.
in terms of hands, talking about how clutch Colin's hands was, I think that was the clutchiest.
The clutchiest.
At the pinnacle.
So with nothing left in here, if a Macho Grande comes in,
Oh, it's Merry Christmas.
it's gonna be very painful.
It's Merry Christmas for 2 years and Happy New Year.
Oh,
It smells like there could be damage happening on this turn.
yeah.
Keith opting to take the choke slam.
Yeah, the choke slam here still presenting 8 damage.
Yeah.
We're
Relevant.
trying to fatigue Colin at the moment.
It does look like
We're
that's probably
starving him
where he's
out.
going to, right?
Yeah, we have to starve Colin out of cards at the moment. As long as we can't put more wards on the table,
Yep.
we're not generating
It's
value
not.
from
It's
haste
not gonna
bending.
be. Yeah. It's not gonna be a threat. It's gonna be all
And
A-okay.
once again, I think we're looking at a very no block heavy hand
that
coming
shimmers
in.
as well.
Yeah, so we're blocking for 5 and 6, so that's
Taking 3.
it will probably take 3 in this case
Oh, yeah,
if he
'cause there's
uses
ward,
the
yeah,
Van Brace. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he uses the Van Brace, he can also
Throwing out that tunic for good measure. Blocking for 6. Is he gonna take 1 or 2? What's
yeah,
Keith gonna
it's
do?
it's gonna be all up to Keith.
Yep, Van
Wow,
Brace.
you see how he flicked
Bro,
the dice?
hey,
He's
this
like
guy, he's
he
star
playing
points.
tikam bro.
He
Like
does.
this guy is
This
good.
He's a Karen master, bro.
Karen master.
One of the best.
Yeah, Southeast Asian jokes for you guys.
Yeah, Southeast Asian jokes. If you guys know Karam, shout out in the comment section. If you don't, then
Then
whatever.
sorry. Yeah.
Then sorry.
So
It's what you can do.
it's what you can do. So
It's
blocking
what
for
you can
3
do.
here. We're coming in for Thunderquake for 8.
Come on.
Oh
I don't know
my
if,
goodness.
I don't know if Colin.
Colin is naked at the moment. No
Oh,
equipment,
dude.
nothing. All he can do is block from cards in his hand, and he needs to block a lot.
He has to block at least 3 cards.
Minimally,
And if 2 of them are 2s, that's all the cards.
that's all the cards. Blocking 6 is not enough. That's the
Oh,
problem. Blocking
it's-
6 is not enough. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the finals.
This is so gripping. This
I'm
is
gripped.
This is like I'm in the constrict of an anaconda.
Yeah, my anaconda, bro.
It won't.
It won't.
It won't. It don't. And it can't.
It can't.
I couldn't doesn't sound nice.
Yeah, no, true,
It
true.
can't. It can't.
It can't.
Yeah, but we are on the O's,
So blocking right now with a Warmongers.
So that's
this
5.
is blocking 5 only
Bro,
so far.
hey, I don't want to tell. I'm not good at math, but that smells like death.
It looks like death at the moment.
Does he have anything else to follow up?
What
He's gonna drop the.
is that another D-react from Arsenal?
Is it hold the line? Is it fate for scene? It's gain 1 life, transcend.
So it's
mind.
-1,
Okay.
gain 1. Okay.
Hey,
So we covered 2.
hey, yo, I can respect that.
Yeah, so going down to 1 in this case.
Yeah. Now he's got 2 chi cards.
So it's not bad. I mean, it means that Nick Cerny can swing for 5 and 4.
Yeah.
And that's kind of lethal range.
It's scary. It's scary as heck.
Yeah, 5 and 4 is very good in this
Colin's
case.
still in the game. You know?
Wow.
I don't know you guys talking smack in the chat. No one's talking smack in the chat. I'm just making things up.
Yeah.
But hey, this is crazy. Look at these bad boys out and about.
Yeah. I think Keith can bait some really beautiful hands right now. The fact that he has the sigil allows him to go really, really low here.
He's good. He's happy. He's content. He's moisturized.
He's going to take 5.
And hydrated.
He's going to take 5 here.
Yeah. He's like, you know what? I can eat 5. And then Colin coming in with the haze bending for 4 again. Keith's going to block 1. Oh, look at that.
No.
No way. Dude, this card should be banned.
No,
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No.
Like, these sigils have been appearing across the year, changing the outcome of games intense.
Yeah, man. It's been a year of sigils.
Madness. Victor sitting at 2 life, Enigma on 1 with 1 ward and a haze bending. This is the finals of the Malaysian Nationals. Colin and Keith head to head.
Oh no. No blocks in the head.
Congratulations.
And Keith takes it all the way down.
Oh my goodness. Keith Yong on Victor wins the Malaysian National Champion. He is now crowned our Malaysian champion. Oh my, what a game.
What a game.
Elliot.
When all odds were against him,
Elliot.
Keith made it all the way as Victor.
Dude, I did not expect this game to go the way it did.
Yeah. Keith, take your moment, celebrate it. You are
Keith,
the new Malaysian National Champion.
I might kiss you outside, dude.
Okay.
We're going to try to get Keith in the booth, but
Hey,
man.
we're still in Malaysia, bro.
Sorry, yes.
Yeah.
What a game.
What a game.
Okay.
Honestly, we had such a great time looking at that.
Oh.
From the start to the end,
Start to the
Keith
end.
was methodical.
Masterful.
He took his time. He wasn't greedy of
He
the
was
turns.
not. Absolutely not.
Compared to the semi-finals game, like he was very, very sure.
Very.
Like the only way to win this was to take his time, clear the auras out, place
Absolutely.
pressure when he needed to.
Yes.
And despite all that, Colin had great gameplay as well. He was blocking the positions that he needed to block in.
Yep.
He was pressuring in positions that he needed
Set
pressure.
up pieces on the board when he could. Yeah.
Yeah, but
damn.
Keith gave no hold.
Keith was bulletproof
Yeah.
in his plan. He knew what to do. He drew the right cards. And even when he didn't, he knew what to filter down.
Yeah.
Man, that was
The
A-class.
trouncers 1 point,
Oh.
the test of strengths 1 point. My favorite one was when he swung out for the out muscle.
Damn.
2 Phantasmaclasms blocked it.
And he was like, you know what? Here's a pummel.
Here's a pummel. And that was such a good spot.
Pummel sandwiches are really now on the menu.
Oh man, I don't want to go back to the...
Welcome
know-
to the Stone Age.
I know I said that Colin didn't want to lose to any Guardians.
Yep.
Because he picked Enigma.
Yep.
But man, what a finals to watch.
These guys played absolute brilliant games.
Amazing
Mad
weekend.
respect. We had such a great time. We're gonna try to get Keith in the booth with us. Stay tuned. Until then, maybe just look at the standings or something. I don't know. You got Keith? Not yet. Okay,
cool.
Okay, we're gonna give the prizes so you guys can look at them. I need to. No. That's a great question. A couple of minutes, man.
Just a couple of minutes, but...
Yeah. We'll get Keith in the booth. Thanks.
Oh, that's great.
We're getting Keith in the booth. Surprise, surprise. If you guys have any questions for Keith, now is the time to sound off. Like right now.
Yeah, shoot them in the comments below.
Man.
We're constantly looking at them. I mean, I've had a great time casting with you this weekend.
Elliot, it's always a good time with you, bro.
We did 3 games worth. And it was
hard
excellent.
work. It's hard work.
It was hard work. It was hard work.
Hey, to everyone in the comment section, you guys, thank you for being here with us.
Yeah, thanks for chilling with us, honestly.
If you guys are from different countries, hey, we love you all. Thanks for hanging out, man. We're gonna be here with Keith to chat about his enormous victory on Victor.
Yes.
And some of that was amazing, dude. I loved it.
I was shook to the core just looking at that gameplay.
I'm gonna be honest, and I'll tell this to Keith later. I thought Colin was gonna steamroll him.
I thought so too.
I really thought Colin was
so
gonna
too. But
steamroll him.
you know, that's what happens when you have someone like Keith who knows deck inside out.
Keith is.
We talked about specialists earlier on the stream.
Yeah.
About how they can make these margins
Yeah.
just like thin out so much because they have proficiency
Exactly.
in these decks. They know the game plan. They've built it with certain strategies in mind.
Mm-hmm.
And Keith, no stranger to being good at this thing.
He is familiar.
Okay, speaking of which, let me pass the mic over to the man himself.
Sir, thank you for joining us in the booth. Please have a seat, take a breather. Congratulations, Malaysian National Champion, Keith Yong. Hey, how do you feel, sir? Keith, I think the first thing I gotta ask you is, you played amazing against Peng Joon in KO. When you found out that Colin won and you're going to meet Colin in the finals,
can
were
I
you...
curse?
Hey, no, I mean, let's keep it PG, but what were your feelings? Because Enigma into Victor is not an easy match.
It's bad,
Yeah.
and it's especially bad.
Okay, we're
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
But honestly, like, how did you feel when you saw him develop board and every time you had cards come to your hands, you're like, I can clear. I can do this. And you
Yeah.
were so disciplined. What was the mentality there?
If there's no aura, my goal again goes into the arsenal. That's about it.
I love that.
That's about it. Just throw a big attack. Hopefully it takes it. Hopefully it takes it out.
Dude, amazing.
As long as he doesn't drop 2 auras.
Can we talk
I'm
about the
fine.
turn that you had Rouse the Ancients and then E-Strike and then a hammer? What did that feel like? I think that was I could see the power on your face, bro.
It's everyday Victor. Man.
Every day.
Everyday Victor.
Hey man, I want to personally comment. Keith and I talked about Victor during the ProQuest season,
Yeah.
and to see you actually bring that to nationals
Yeah,
and winning the whole
wasn't
thing.
my first choice, but
What was your other choice?
Zen.
What made you decide to play
I
Victor?
hate aggro mirrors.
That's that's wisdom right there. That is wisdom right there. Keith, I have one final question for you before we bring out the medal. Is Victor the man or the horse?
The horse.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
This is your Malaysian national champion,
Thank
Keith
you.
Yong. He played an amazing Victor game. I'm so happy that you won, bro.
Thank you.
What a game. What a game. What a game. Thank you so much, guys.
Proving
Dang.
the Victor haters wrong, man.
Hey, all the Victor haters, suck
Where
it.
you at?
Right? This guy had so much goal, he could invite Michael Jackson to perform. Thank you, guys. It's all in, bro.
Right,
Hey,
thank you,
congratulations, bro. That's amazing.
Congrats,
What a stellar dude. Keith is one of the best players out and about. We're so happy that he won. Elliot, what can be said?
All I know is that my faith in Enigma is not shooketh.
Yeah.
I'm still going to play that hero. I love it. I think just Keith was a great showman in this entire thing.
Yeah.
And the fact that he knows that Victor is the horse and not the man,
Yeah, that shows you.
that shows that he knows the hero.
he really does.
He's thought about the lore.
Yeah, he's not.
infusing into the gameplay. The fact that his strategy is very sound. Like,
Yeah.
And I love that he's practiced that matchup so many
Dude,
times.
like that line, if it's a go again and there's no Spectre on board, it's in Arsenal.
Yeah.
Wow, the
Set the card.
discipline.
Yeah.
I would be greedy. I'm like, you know what? I'm going for face.
Damage.
No way, man. No way.
He pitch stacked a bunch of the rousers together at the bottom. Just the idea that he understood what it took to make that matchup close is why I think he deserves to be the Malaysia National Champion.
Definitely. Hey, but also congratulations to Colin for such an amazing showing.
Fantastic.
The fact that he's taken down Zen, after all the tough matchups, Colin is another amazing player. Man, these guys, Malaysia's nationals this weekend has been delicious.
Yeah, dude. At the next regional event, I can't wait to see all the players from Malaysia come and represent.
Oh, man.
We've got a burgeoning Asian scene coming out with Japan joining us this year with their localization.
Yo, it's whack.
The scene is just getting stronger. And
Asia-
stronger. Hong Kong, Taiwan,
Asia's
Philippines, Indonesia.
is the stronghold, bro.
We're coming for it next year, man. I hope that we can all go to a pro tour somewhere
Bro.
nearby and just rock it out.
And just burn.
And just burn.
Oh,
So
man.
hopefully we'll see these players at Osaka as well. October 31st, that will be Worlds in Osaka. These top 12 players, I think they've qualified. All
Yeah.
the top 8 players qualified
Yeah.
for the World Championships.
Yeah.
So we're going to see a lot more of them in the later part of the year.
Exactly.
But that's enough for us for today.
All the best to all of you guys playing your own nationals. We hope you guys have the best draws, all the might tokens, and all the gold tokens. Hey, thank you so much for watching. This has been 1 2 Juice, Elliot and Ming here at Malaysia's National Championships, crowning Keith the Malaysian National Champion at Invictus Forge. This has been an honor. LSS, you made a great game. Flesh and blood for life.
Yeah.
Peace
Flesh
out,
and
guys.
blood.